We are back.
Yeah, man, this is the Dojo.
Yeah, there was no episode last week, right?
Yes.
Apologies for the top of the show. It was Father's Day.
No Father's Day.
We thought we could meet later on.
Yeah, but
yeah, because after our children, we have to attend to our babies.
Yeah. Still attend the babies.
Have you seen the trees go crazy when it's that Father's Day?
Yeah, no.
Can you please release our amends now? It's time for groove. You held them for lunch and breakfast.
Hey, man. The babies want their time too, bro.
Yeah, but apologies, man. Like, our communication could have also been better, but we thought we would salvage the Corona Monday or whatever. Then before we knew it, it was too late. But yeah. But I think going forward, we might be relooking at the structure of the pod itself. Actually, yeah. I think we need to make some tough calls.
No, for sure. But
and release some people.
Yeah, all in the works though. All in the works.
Yeah,
we've got like 5 episodes left to the season, anyways. Yeah. This is episode 15, by the way.
Episode 15. Yeah. What you say is adulting.
Yes.
As you can see, it's a whole lot of adulting now.
1 year.
It's a whole lot of adulting, so we're gonna definitely have to relook at the format or the pod.
Yeah. My
value the podcast.
Yeah.
Top of the show, I think the good folks at FVCK lifestyle.co.za are still holding us down. Check out their winter range on their website, which is fvcklifestyle.co.za. They've got nice baseball jackets, they've got beanies, they've got the 2-piece tracksuit, they've got cargo pants, they've got some nice stuff.
Yeah, and trust I want to
do talking about them episode in, episode out. Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's get it cracking.
Let's get it, man. The grand, you guys are good? All right, man. How's the week been?
Cold.
Well, the past 2 weeks, I guess.
Yeah. Cold.
Cold, man.
This is the coldest. I'm generally a very hot person.
Yeah.
But this is the coldest it's ever been.
Did you see the mist on Monday? Was it Monday or was it Tuesday?
It was Monday.
Yeah. It was Monday.
It was Monday. It was crazy, right?
It was crazy.
Yeah, no, it's been cold.
King frost or king Jew.
Keep pork. Yeah, the pork.
Yes.
Pork,
yeah, Puka Giju. Yeah, Kipoka. Yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah, no, it is cold.
Like it's week now. When I see you washing,
oh my God, I am basically overnight. Oh, you're gonna find it wet. You're gonna find it wet.
Like the morning dew. It's been temperatures have been crazy. Temperatures have been crazy.
I had to go re-up on the gas again, bro.
Yeah.
Me too.
Because when you
I was actually so scared to do it.
Mike.
I was actually so scared to refill my cylinder this week because my gas running out coincided with an article that I saw on Google that said
about the LPG canisters unsafe. And
then I remembered how I almost died last year, and then I was like, yo, gas.
When I said has been gas, how you get home? Through gas.
And the body got closed last year. That would have been such a freak accident.
So I did get a refill of gas because I had no choice because it really was cold. But every time I switch out my gas,
you get anxiety, man. Yeah, same, dog. I mean, after you told me your story, because my heater Leona sometimes, I get that who pull out the gas, light. It doesn't immediately, but I can smell the gas. Yeah, and then team. And then give it 20 minutes. And then we get I don't take chances, bro.
It's so dangerous.
I don't seal everything now because you know what I used to do? I'd insulate my lounge. Everything. And then I just leave my bedroom cool because I like that thing of walking into a cold bedroom after
a hot room. Okay.
Room. but I don't do that anymore.
So you, just in case.
Now, because now I don't know now.
Just in case, gas is dangerous, bro. Gas is so dangerous. And then every time the guys bring the gas.
Yes.
Because some of these containers look old,
they
bro.
Do.
And then I'm like, yo, when you feeling too fresh, and you guys keep bringing so yeah. So this guy was telling me, a life cycle of 10 years. These things, yeah. Or it's like by the replace every 10 years, and somewhere on the thing when it was made.
Oh, okay.
So that you can just keep track of how old the canister is.
Because they took such a nice cylinder from me now with this last, but it was theirs also because
because your original one is
so the one that I had last week was a relatively new looking one. This one. So I was like, nah, bro, why does this thing look so ugly? And then he said, unfortunately, the last one he had, so he can't even swap it out for me.
So, with another.
He'll make note. Next time he delivers to me, he tries and finds a pretty one.
A prettier one. At least what I was up. Not the homie just told me to relax. I like, if he mentioned somewhere, I just need to check on the thing about how old the canisters are. Yeah, but if you had to guess is
like that topic gets me to how how especially Mahoa, how capitalism is lauded as the best form of economic model we could have because it opens up competition, it fosters ideas, but what people don't say a lot is just how you can see it's unsustainable, and almost every industry has just a way of just cheating consumers. Almost every industry, like in restaurant, or do you think those people are gonna throw away the food? Do you think that's the best version of the food? It's not.
It's not.
You look at like December, like there's a lot of illusion in all these products. There's predatory pricing because they also know that it's not sustainable.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
It's just not sustainable.
It's crazy, dog.
It's crazy, bro.
It's like how handy Andy is not handy
anymore.
Or even dishwashing liquid. When last did you see foam?
When
did you
because feeling on sunlight,
now
these
you have
days.
to change your water halfway through the exercise.
I realized that
it's not the same.
So let's talk for kitchen.
I like Nyazwasha, they say obviously halfway through.
They
know then
nearly 2 drops. They used to guarantee 2 drops.
And they used to pride themselves.
Exactly. Now you can't do that.
They used to pride themselves.
You can't do that.
It's unsustainable.
Yeah, no. We're getting cheated. But and now like you often feel like you're not getting like bang for your buck anymore.
No, of course you're not.
Yeah, and you can't just willy-nilly just buy anything these days. In fact, like I'm on that Go. I think it's a Go app. It's the name of the app.
It does comparisons.
It does price comparisons. Like I check what specials are during the week. Next shop I got special.
Yeah.
Because again, I got special. I check special is this guy. Okay, toilet paper. Like Nike chains, okay. There's no way I'm buying 18.
That's wild.
18 for over $100. There's no way. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'll find it. Got 8. I'll find it at 80 somewhere.
You know, how the capitalism it's got us so good, bruh. It got us money better because there are things where, as a person, you don't want to accept. Ne? Let's say you can never pay a certain amount of toilet paper.
Yeah,
because your mind refuses to play this game. Ne? To the point where even if it means you spending money for transport just to buy it cheap, but the only reason you are doing it is like you just refuse to play the game, even if it costs you.
I'm like, fuck it. Even if I had to get to Uber, go like I toilet paper for less than 9.
Then I will not sleep with the fact that I just parted so much money for toilet paper.
I can't do it. I can't buy 18 car 120. Fine, I can't, bro. Like what Kanye.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah, I sometimes find myself like, right, man, I know it sounds psychologically makes sense to me. Like I'm still spending more money. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm just
I'm not playing this fucking shit, bro. I'm not doing that shit.
I'm not.
It's because I don't do monthly groceries anymore in any event.
In any event, yeah.
It's unsustainable for one person.
Sure.
So it's only necessities that I would buy in rethink. I'd buy it in bulk, like toilet paper. I don't buy toilet paper every month. I don't buy soap every month.
For sure.
When I do buy something, I buy a lot of it so that I don't have to buy it again.
Yes.
Barring food, obviously, but even with food, I buy food on a need-to-eat basis. I don't. I'm not buying a sack of potatoes. I'm buying 5 potatoes.
But happy where capitalism has got us good again. I think we've spoken about this before. You know, like there's so much power in the value of the concept of Stockfell. Because at the center of Stockfell, it's about community coming together so that this big monster can be divided.
Yes.
But if you look at our dwellings, like this is an estate or a complex apartment, you're already a closed community in terms of the living arrangement.
Yes.
But capitalism has made it so hard for you guys to become even a grocery stock fair. In such a way that you would actually benefit. You're already a closed community.
Dog, like how many, just on this one block?
You all could just open a macro traders account, for example, where things could be cheaper, right?
Exactly.
So if you think about Bali, how let's say it costs you more to buy things in single because at the unit level you're not getting discounts.
Yeah.
But if regular money in this block, then reka di sepatina the pallet or whatever.
Yeah.
Where you stay alone, you just need one for the month or maybe even 2, but you'll get it fractionally cheaper.
Yes.
Right. But capitalism has gotten us to that point down. No. Give my ammo. No, I'm too low for.
Yeah, because capitalism like benefits from individualism.
Yeah.
Like no matter how like a individualistic person you do everything for yourself.
Yeah.
You will spend out the ass.
You look at the vegetables because those are very perishable, right? If you had a fruit and vegetable run here, where the stock fair, it's almost on a subscription model. But here's what, if you look at the economic value of this estate, how many people would have zulzed a tamati? And the amount of petrol that then got used just to still come back to the same spot.
Yep. Because you spend 35 rand just on delivery of that thing. There was a time like for my boy and I had to like zozy the shit like late at night. You spend out the ass.
And also, even if you had an app that said, look, invariably, everything you need is in this complex. Because Stockfell is like a bank. So you forget, somebody could wire you 2 slices of cheese.
Come on, please. Come on.
At least
for tomorrow.
So imagine if there was that app,
or we could just go knock next door, bro.
Yeah, but I can't you.
But we don't do that.
Safety, inconvenience. So let's play I'm here. Surely I'm trying to
and there is in this whole
not only
exactly.
And I need this guy ain't making salad. This time I didn't because maybe but what I'm saying is that you see what, like, even from a food wastage, or whatever, there's so many things we could actually address just like the model just stock fair. For stock fair.
Yeah. And we're losing community. Because Stockfell needs community.
I swear, bro, there's so much wastage.
In my Stockfell, sugar next door.
I can't even do that.
First go ask your neighbor for sugar.
I can't even do that, bro.
Like, bro,
I can't even do that. Like the short milk, like milk just ran out.
And you actually have such a nice neighbor.
Yeah, this guy's.
But you gotta work at it.
But I gotta work at it. And I can cultivate the relationship to the point where I can knock to ask for something. I can
or WhatsApp.
To that basis.
We are a generation that's so cool to be called, let alone a knock on your door.
I'm cool with my neighbor.
I would get the shock of my life if I got a knock on my door from a neighbor. I'd get the shock of my life. You probably think it's a wrong delivery. Like a wrong delivery. So I'll get the shock of my life.
That's because, and the thing is, I think I might be the problem in mine and my neighbor's relationship because he's never knocked on my door to ask me for a single thing in all the time that I've lived there. But I'm the one that's constantly knocking on his door. And it's not because I want to leave my key over a weekend. Sningning, I need him to help me put out a fire.
But that's neighborly shit.
That's neighborly shit.
But that's neighborly shit.
And then I say to him that if he doesn't see or hear from me in a week and I didn't tell him I'm away, he needs to come and check on me because it means I'm dead.
Like kind of maybe some welfare check.
Like just not.
Just not go check or it's a sharp.
Because if I don't tell you because when I'm away, then I tell him I'll see you when I get back. So if a week goes by,
is he single?
Not anymore.
Okay.
If a week goes by and you don't
even
even have to see me, you just have to hear my door open and close. Open and close. If none of that happens
within a week, dog,
then you know that I'm dead. I must have slipped in the shower and fallen, and you don't know that I'm dead. So please.
Yeah. And kind of, I was reading an article on by the cops, like if you smell something and you'll call the cops, and then there's people that the cops call
to come break down the house
and collect the body. How many people they find who have died just chilling a week, Katlu? And nobody just comes.
I was chilling with a guy last week.
To check on
yesterday.
Wow.
He's my friend. He's my
brother's
brother.
Your body decomposes.
His ex passed away that way. Well, was COVID. I saw but Uporile, I don't know, Uglaliwan was found decomposed and stuff. And like now, okay, fine, we already know that death is a thing. But now you are forced to think about the last moments of this person, bro.
Exactly.
Like the saddest way to go out.
Ushulaliwan. And nobody bothered to check for a whole week.
But sometimes we also do this to ourselves because we don't get back to people when they call us. We don't respond to text.
Yeah, we don't.
So even when someone maybe did text you just before you fell, let's say, or maybe I just got off the phone with my sister when I got out the shower. And then I get out the shower and then I sleep and I fall and I die. Obviously, I'm not going to speak to her again today because I've already spoken to her.
Yes.
And then you text me and then I don't respond. But it's not unusual for me to not respond.
Not to respond. It's not unusual.
Taban calls me and then I don't answer. It's also not unusual for me to not answer my phone. Because if my phone...
It's the new normal.
Because sometimes even when my phone is in my hand, I'm so overwhelmed by whatever I'm going through. I don't feel like having a telephonic conversation. Or I don't feel like opening my WhatsApp and responding to your text. So it's not going to be weird until maybe a week later.
Yeah. Or you don't show up at work and maybe they start getting worried.
When at least you work, like I have to go to work. You work from home.
Yeah.
I'm not going to know that you didn't even go to work because you work from home.
I work from home.
And even when you don't go to work, it's not instant that people realize that you should have been at work. Because people are going to think you forgot to tell them that you're on leave.
Exactly. Yes.
When you are on leave, you don't go around telling everyone.
It'll probably be like a week later.
Hey.
Or no, actually, this nigga hasn't shown up to work.
And then they'll check with HR, hey, is Mama on leave?
Yeah.
Because she hasn't been in all week.
The whole week.
Wabo?
Like, what's going on?
And then by then we've been blowing up. Oh, your battery's died now.
Yeah.
We can't even get a hold of you.
I'm definitely at risk.
And then only people are gonna start getting worried.
Oh no, where's this nigga, ba?
Yes, this nigga doesn't respond to text, but we see that he's opened the message. We can see that he's read it, but he hasn't even read any of our messages all week. Then only we start, and even then we ask ourselves first. Hey, have you heard anything from this? Have you? No, I haven't.
I'm definitely at risk for not being discovered. Like, let's say if I were to pass away on the Monday after I've dropped my son off,
it will take another week.
It will take another week until somebody comes here to try to find me. And again, when after a week, my body is discomposed.
It's not unusual for you not,
and it wouldn't be it wouldn't be unusual for nobody to check on me during that week. It wouldn't be unusual.
Even if in a group context,
exactly.
Even when we text, it's not every day
that I respond to a message. Sometimes
you're right.
But my 2 weeks I feel like so respond together.
Yeah.
It's only
it happens. And Linda, like my sister doesn't check up on me like often, but it's by design. Like Linda, I take like you were saying, like I take long to respond back. To her, whatever.
And I also think that individualism, the expense of community is that when you actually look at it, we become worse off as a society when
you have less community.
Yeah. From all sorts of things. So, for example, even from empathy, you see this thing of not wanting to bother people. Self-reliance is also a misnomer.
Yeah, it's a
misnomer. So how they sharp?
I feel.
So now, when we are neighbors, even if you got a nice car, I can have petrol. I now empathize. I can empathize, and I no longer feel shame to also ask for help. Because if a guy with like a foreign parked outside can be humble enough to say, so a lot of times we stick into our own circles because, like, if you're well off, then you lose empathy because you are not constantly being asked for help. You cannot be in a position where somebody is. And when I say help, I don't mean like beggars. I just mean people you live with.
Yeah.
And for other people, it's like you do want to ask for help, but you're like, I'm gonna be charged. But when we are neighbors, like it's not unusual for
it's not unusual.
So you can see then the safety part. So always being in each other's purview, like it's also a safety thing.
Yeah.
Like there's so much that we benefit.
Hey man,
because like bruh, even forget even asking for help. Community could be, yo man, we had a bribe, we miscalculated the meat. There's a lot of meat right? Oh, then like I just made something nice.
Yeah.
You know, I know you guys are from Eastern Cape, you probably appreciate it.
Not even like being like in need.
Yeah, not being in need.
Yeah, when you have a surplus.
That's the thing.
And then thinking about your neighbors.
When you got a surplus, you're like, yo man, somebody visited me with a pack of oranges. I don't have kids. You all have kids.
Yeah.
But it's like you'd rather stick with that thing until it rots.
No, but sometimes we do offer like when I was buying those mangoes, I need to spoon as his name. Then offer, like when I say now that the relationship with my neighbor has obviously had to change now that he's no longer by himself.
Yeah, he's got to go now.
I also need to know
boundaries.
You can't just come here and bring us mangoes. Who the hell?
Who the hell are you?
There's also that.
When things were different.
When he was a single man.
So obviously now it's not like when I had just moved in there, he'd actually just come and then we drink and we just hang out. Obviously we can't do that anymore.
Yeah, of course not.
Because of the mother people.
Latina.
I understand though.
No, of course.
And I respect.
Of course.
I try by all means to respect the boundary. But if I'm locked outside, I'm not gonna not knock.
Yeah.
If my house is on fire, I'm not gonna not knock.
Yeah, of course.
But there's certain things I'm not gonna do. I can't do anymore. I can't knock a couple 8 deep sea.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, like to try security first.
Yeah. In fact, when that happens, what then needs to happen, the relationship needs to change where there's a transition to her being the contact person, the woman.
Yes, there has to be a transition.
Yeah. Because the same way that if I was a dude and you are my neighbor, what would then happen is that you see that training, the waiters, where they will just shift the thing to the men because they know like that's a social rule, right? So I'll be like, next time, I'm like, yo man, come with your man. Like, you know, but I'm gonna try to make him feel included. So there's also an art of the telling.
Yeah.
You know, like, yo man, come, let's watch a movie. Then the next thing, they're in a relationship because then the next thing you become more cool with this nigga, she becomes jealous. And then she also changes, man.
Yeah.
Now the new dude I must get used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just be
but the hyper independence is some bullshit, bro. And then now, like,
it's not normal.
And then like I've bought into it. I do realize how it doesn't, how much it sets me back. Like for instance, like when I have my son around, right? My helper wants to run some errands or do some shit, or just wants a weekend off. Maybe I need to do a quick in and out guy. You know what I'm saying?
Can't leave somebody with their kids.
They have kids next door.
Yeah.
I could be like, I'm shaving for like an hour or two.
And it benefits by that. There's a new character in the house.
Hey, you know? Dog, Jolly, now I need to be thinking about my sister.
You overthink it.
I overthink it.
Yeah.
And it could be so simple.
It could be so simple.
I'm shaving 2 hours.
When I'm you could use a break. Even if you're not going anywhere. You could just use a break.
Just a break.
Yeah.
Then bring your
kids.
Because
he's also here, like, think about this, bro. So you standing in between a friendship. It should be nice. So I feel like it's either so every time his reference of going to his dad.
Yeah, man.
Outside, he told him like,
man.
You think about how we grew up in another village. It was always so nice.
Because
exactly. You are extending the kids' world.
As we're having this conversation, and I'm thinking about like what I would stand to gain if I just took the low effort
initiative,
just to get to know my neighbors a bit better. You know what I'm saying?
But maybe your neighbors don't like you also, you see, because maybe they're thinking, why is this man alone with a child? And then because of the times that we're living in, then they're wary of you.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what's going on in that apartment.
The woman is South African.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then they're wary of you also because they're like, that man,
that's what I'm saying. We are all overthinking it.
We are all overthinking.
Yeah.
The best way would be just to try and then.
So if it registers on your side, you take the initiative.
Yeah.
Then rather be
and then
declined.
Okay, the energy is not the same.
It's not the same. Then it's cool, but you try.
Yeah. But because I'm thinking, from this conversation, I'm thinking next week when I see this nigga, high school.
Yeah.
Because my son is going to be around next week. Yo, what's good, dog?
In fact, there's nothing that says community like kids, because kids force you.
Yeah.
Because that's why I'm saying we're network there are some, but they are funeralling fast.
Hey.
Like you can't be like asking for help.
Dog, I can't kill my sister all the way in Victoria when I have neighbors with kids.
You.
Come on, B. Come on.
And that's why I get it. Like that thing, we mustn't want community to be something where we are offloading something necessarily.
No.
It could be you saying,
it could be symbiotic.
I'm not going to go to the local park. I'm sure you guys could use a break.
Yeah.
Can you bring the boys? 2 hours. They appreciate that 2 hours. Bro.
Exactly. Because happen now for me, I just want to keep this nigga busy.
Yeah.
So the more the merrier. So you know what I'm saying? Like
you come back, they're like, okay, cool. You took the kids out. How could? No, we actually cooked. And when was the time you had a nice home cooked meal?
My nigga. Because I only have nice home cooked meals when my help is around.
You see?
During the week, I'm tagging it.
Well, and it could all work out so wide, bro.
It could be so fucking dope, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. We need to do better, guys.
Anyway, let's hit it.
Alright, Mbali, you good, man? Alright, man.
Mbali, when's Alanda?
Hey, one year you were that's funny in there.
I need to tell you, it's like you almost don't want to when I'm happy.
No, I'm saying.
I'm fine. I'm in a happy place, okay?
Yeah.
I'm pulling myself towards myself. I'm looking like, my skin's glowing.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
I like your head.
Thank you.
Now this week, I spent the week searching for a gift for my son. So my son's birthday is later on this month, July.
That's my son's birthday, mid-July.
Yeah, it's near the end of that. So I've been looking for like a second-hand product.
Okay.
Hey, what's that? There's a method into buying second-hand things.
Okay. Why do you want this into specifically second-hand?
because it's expensive buying it brand new. It's just too expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's just too fucking expensive. So I've been going to like both Facebook Marketplace, kind of get body cash converter where niggas like pawn shit. Yeah. And finally, there's a method to the madness, yo. Like you can't just like there's a demeanor. Like,
we have been taken for scammers.
Yeah, because you need to number one avoid scammers.
Yeah.
And number two, so that you can get obviously the best possible price.
Value for money.
Yeah. I'm fine. It's been such an adventure trying to. I eventually got it. Yeah, but like the negotiations, like the messaging. It's
and
been
like the number of prospects went from. And then others, you gotta save the number so that you can WhatsApp.
Sure. And niggas are like, hey. Because they automatically assume like you're gonna be a time waster. But Lina can't be like
so
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you wanna sell this shit or not?
You're like a boost.
Yeah, you wanna sell this shit? No. And this is my stipulations. You know what I'm saying? Because especially like on Facebook Marketplace, into upatale. So it tasted this thing. Yeah, and I gotta see it with my own eyes. Or no, but I'm selling it from from their house or something like that. At a park. How am I going to test a PS5 at the park?
Yeah.
My nigga, and we're going to play it for like 10 minutes. For my 10 minutes. And this nigga is white and I'm black. And he's probably thinking, you're a black nigga. He wants to break into my house. There's no way go for. And then kind of me and this nigga. Okay, we can meet at the park. Go for 10%.
As a
goodwill gesture. And then we go test this thing at your house.
Before we finalize
before we finalize the deal. Okay, it's those things. And I kind of want to dive my on Facebook. I had like a conversation like that recently. Yeah. What he notices is that I'm black.
Yeah.
No, man. Test. And I could sense the hesitation on the.
And then the wife said, you can't be bringing niggas.
Black niggas in the house.
They want to come and scope the place. He's probably thinking you want to scope his place and come back for everything else in the house. Oh
Yo,
man.
It's been so interesting.
Hey.
But I finally got it.
You're out here negotiating with strangers.
Bruh. Sorry, dog. Yeah, man.
I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Yeah. I know, like the second-hand market is a different game, but
I'm scammable.
Yeah, but actually, when you're speaking about that, it goes to when I've been off teaching for a minute now, but a brand has got nothing to do with marketing, right? A brand has got everything to do with a secure way of doing business.
A secure way.
Yeah. Because when I buy a beverage, I know where Coke is. I know this thing gets me sick. I just know where Coke is. It's public. It's a website.
You know where to find it.
If so, something the reason why these cheapies have all these pads is because they are not brands. And not because from a marketing point of view, because they are well known. They keep another brand.
But Tama, if you drink bad Coke today, you're not rocking up at Coke head offices tomorrow and saying, hey, you sold me a bad Coke.
No, but you can go to
I'm saying if I get like some kind of a food poison that's serious and it can be accidental, the last thing I consumed and we're narrowing down, I can say I drank Coke and this thing happened, I bubbled or whatever. I can call the consumer helpline.
Yeah, you can call Coke.
They take the batch number. You can do that. Oh, I found something inside it.
But it's such a tedious process that it ends up not warranting the effort, because I'm taking Coke na 12 rand, right? And now I'm going to hospital, and then I go to hospital, and then I must have my bloods ran, I must have this and this done, and then we have to establish it was the Coke that made me sick. And it's not to say once I've logged a ticket with the consumer protection,
no, but what I'm saying that.
But even if you're not
you would go through that process anyway, even if it was not Coke, because you are sick. But I'm saying there is some sort of recourse. I'm saying there is recourse. Because even if it wasn't, you were going to go to hospital anyway. But what I'm saying is that when you make a certain decision about buying a car.
Yeah, where to buy.
Yes. Like, for example, somebody else can service your car under a tree. Cheaper than when you go to Audi. But when there's a spark and this nigga in his trees catch fire, your insurance is not paying. Because that guy is not a brand.
And it would be cheaper to deal with that nigga.
It's cheaper.
It doesn't come with the safety net.
So this trading elites on these platforms.
Yeah, on Facebook Marketplace and all of these things.
So what you are foregoing for
something
for cheap
cheaper.
price, you are foregoing the security,
The safety.
your safety, personal
Warranties.
safety, and all those things.
Yeah.
Because now you have to it's like when you plan your own trip, you want to get rid of the thing, but you want to plan your own layovers and have these multiple charts.
I don't like that.
But it will be cheap.
I don't like that.
You're gonna have to thug it like Mo. Mo thugs it up.
I hate that so much.
On his own.
I'm just a girl.
I just want to get to the airport and my things must just connect one to the
Yeah.
other. I don't want.
But you are paying for that convenience.
Yes.
Because you'd find out that most trips are cheaper. Because
By 40%.
Yeah, because he does everything himself.
Yes, but then he has to take a train to the other side of the airport because he needs to go get his luggage because he's flying a different airline and then
Cheap
cheap
though. Because bottom line.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, bottom line, bro.
But cheap is not always cheap.
No.
It's not always cheap.
Yeah, but
because it taxes you, your time.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
But
That's the cost.
I think what it does, outside the trade, there's always a secondary benefit. I think that process helps you navigate life.
Yeah,
it helps you.
teaching.
Yeah, it teaches you self-sufficiency, how to navigate situations, how to be organized,
how to negotiate. Buying second-hand teaches you how to negotiate.
And here's the thing about those things, ne? What you start noticing is what Des is telling me, I know that's definitely not him.
Yeah.
But the first thing that Des told me is about what he learned. So he's already learned the behavior in a certain pattern.
Yeah.
You can apply this thing to higher cost planning. You know, sometimes I think my manager just bullshitting because of position. But if I can press him.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because you learn how to answer the question.
That is negotiation.
Yeah. And to stand your ground, not fair to know.
Life is negotiation.
Yeah, you need my money, I need this thing.
Yeah.
How are we gonna meet?
It's like, you know, like cost planning when your boss says you're useless. And they keep saying you're useless. And
Useless.
someone's like, how come you're having fun?
Exactly. If I'm nice.
But he's just getting away with them.
Exactly.
And when you start negotiating, I could always press.
Yeah.
I could always press
I
another
can,
button.
ask a different question.
Yeah.
Stand my ground a little bit. Maybe call your bluff.
Yeah, call your bluff.
Stand my ground a little bit.
I'll show you what Spanish. Manager at our Coke takes and everything rapper. Yes, 10 years Coke. I don't need yours. So, never see you do nice, not a strike, a scatter Spanish. I have a turn cookers things.
Yeah.
Go make your time.
Yeah. Again, it sounds itself.
Then he says, did you read your contract? Amen.
And that's how you see.
You told us a shit.
Yeah. It moves with or without.
You call this blind.
Exactly.
You know? But I hear you.
Man.
Okay.
Hey, and I like that. In fact, you do actually that part that you are complaining about, the effort, the time. If you have time to spare,
you get survival skills.
Yeah, you do learn some skills.
That's why Luna got the excellent.
You do learn some skills.
Everything her chase.
Not everything. Like I'm a instant gratification type of person.
And convenience.
Yeah, and convenience. Yeah.
Like, I don't mind paying a little bit extra.
I'm also like that. Yeah.
What I will not do is what exactly is everything that Des just said he did. I will not do that. You know what? So much so that I'd rather forego the thing altogether.
Yeah.
I'd rather just not have it than go through that much effort for anything.
Yeah.
And I think the way my laziness is set up.
Yeah.
And it's so entrenched because of the way that I've decided to live.
Yes.
That there's no way I am going above and beyond anything.
Yeah, so a million of you
anything.
So a million of you give somebody a market.
Yeah. But like for me, there's there's certain things I don't mind paying for convenience.
Yeah, for sure. We all like this. Yeah, we all
but
like
I wanna like there's certain products or certain things. I'm like, I'm not paying
for sure
this for this.
Yeah.
I wanna like this thing that I bought my son. Yeah, too right. Where and for me, there's no way I'm spending that sort of money on a brand new item.
And that's exactly what I said to you when I got in here. I was like, even what you paid for it, I consider expensive. Because I'd rather we just sit outside in the sun than pay that much money for anything. I'd rather we just take a walk to the park and I will push you on the swings all day. What I'm not doing is parting with that much money for that thing.
So I had a little bit of that.
Especially because this is like a bottomless pit, because just buying it is not enough.
It's not enough.
This thing needs maintenance. This thing needs this. No, I'm not doing that.
And I'm like, nah. If I'm gonna buy it for what I'm willing to part with, at least what I'm willing to part with, I'm gonna have to get a secondhand.
Yeah.
And secondhand comes with these things, which I learned in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
In the past 2 weeks, like in fact, I think you negotiate all my indie.
So if I can't go to the store and come back with it now, then that means I can just do without it. I'm not doing that.
I need to come and see it at your
you
house.
need to get me onto this Go app of yours, because that's another thing. If I'm here now and the closest shop is over there, I'm not gonna compare prices with another store. I'm not doing that.
I compare because
I'm paying what is closest.
Yeah, for me, get Spahi, get Pick and Pay, get Food Lovers, get at the mall. I'm comparing.
I'm not comparing. You know what I'm doing?
Compare so.
Especially because I don't like going to the store myself. Thank the Lord for Checkers.
360.
So you just buy from place.
I buy from Checkers not because I prefer Checkers, but because Checkers brings it to my door.
So that's the convenience you pay
and
for.
I prefer Checkers to Pick and Pay because of the selection sometimes, because the pickers or the shoppers at Pick and Pay do such a horrid job
at picking.
At picking that the Checkers one do a better job. Like it's very seldom that I'd have. The only time I'd send something back obviously is if my tray of eggs is broken or whatever the case. Then I would log a refund. Yeah. But Pick and Pay, it's like they don't even try.
Ish. Bapika
fela. Hey. And then they expect you to pay. I came up with that on myself.
Nah, I still
so
go.
It's very seldom that you will bump into me
at the store. Like grocery shopping.
Yes. The only time you bump into me at a mall is if we're going to go eat.
Now you're gonna find my ass there. Catalog. It's my nigga, yo.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Nah, I'm doing
especially
that.
because now I can upstairs. So can I know
who's gonna bring that shit out? Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
But we are there with this economy, man.
I know, it's expensive out here, but it's expensive. Alright, man. Yeah. Let's get into some of these things, bro.
Right, winner.
Yeah, you say these
I'm not okay, but I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it? How about the therapy,
Pincha?
Oh, yeah.
That's fun. But
you'll be alright.
I'm at a point. I'm at a point in my life where anything above the ground is a good day.
That's good.
For real, no? Yeah, man. Hey, it's a mess in our country, bro.
It's a mess.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a mess.
Well, it's a relative mess. Because South Africa is still the greatest country in the world.
Yes.
Ever.
Every
day, all day.
Every day.
Wire.
Yeah. It's just that, obviously, some of these things we are dealing with.
Have you losing hope?
Yeah, just little rotten potatoes.
That's right.
Rotten apples trying to spoil the whole batch, you know what I'm saying? And in terms of rotten potatoes, obviously this is just a callback to a news thing that has been ongoing for a long time. Kat has turned officially state witness. Yeah. Well, I think the judge has to just okay his plea agreement.
Details,
yeah, but essentially he is getting a plea deal.
Yeah.
Which means he will serve 8 years in jail, 7 suspended. So I think it's 15 or 16. Yeah, 15 to jail, whatever term, whatever.
He's still young. He can do.
Yeah, and obviously the suspended part kicks in if he violates.
Okay.
Like if he violates something,
then
then
must come back.
then he'll do the whole time.
Yeah.
Behind bars. In exchange for being a state witness against all the other people that have been charged. Yeah. And a lot of these niggas, he's been co-charged with Gemahad. Top level Mahadapa.
Yeah.
You know, even the one that
What kind?
No. Remember that lady that said Najolale?
Yes.
Yeah, she's part of that. Rachel. Yeah, she's part of the list. Baba actually, who were involved in that.
He's still in state witness against her.
Yes. And Gare Nto. She's one of the first that he's outed.
Yeah, but also he will have to out others that are not implicated yet.
Yes.
So we'll see.
But we'll out
Join.
Yeah.
Because she said they were lovers.
He said they are not.
Yeah, but he's refuting.
He's refuting it. And he's telling the truth.
And he's telling it.
Because I'm entertainer as a conduit to business dealings.
Yeah. And even if they did fuck, but you were still asking for prize, bro. Even if you did fuck, we're not talking about any prize.
Yeah.
Even if you gave me a little coochie, it's fine. But, besides that, uloel, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that is the development. So my question to you guys was, is any of this is sort of like a surprise to any of you guys? Him having to turn state witness. But did you guys expect to see that?
I didn't. I'm actually even afraid for his life because I think it's like every day we discover that there's another layer under the basement. It's like we thought basement was as low as we could get, and then Ksasa turns out
there's more.
That was a false bottom. There's something else under.
Yeah.
And I didn't think he'd get to a point where he's turning state witness because people are afraid of this guy.
No, or he's afraid of his own life.
People were petrified of this man and didn't want to testify against him, but now here he is when we thought he was the top.
Yeah,
the top
and he's
criminal,
not.
And clearly there's other criminals bigger than him.
There's people bigger
there's
than
bigger
him.
fish to fry because that must be the incentive for the state to even consider this. It means the fish that he has are bigger than him.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Now, to your point as well, I was surprised that he turned.
Yeah, because especially because he does street shit. Street shit, turning state witness. That's your ways.
Yeah.
In that type of world.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm because I thought he would eat it.
Yeah, actually, so
I thought he,
and get taken care of.
And get taken care of. I thought he was gonna fucking eat it, but it looks like he's not hanging because apparently, according to the articles, this nigga like from March, Feb already.
He's been wanting.
He's been telling the cops, "Yo, I need something. I need a deal, something, because I'm not gonna
make it here.
I'm not gonna make it out here." Because remember the season talk, kind of
Cockstar.
That's like hardcore.
That's hardcore.
That's hardcore. So you can just imagine the shit he saw there. And he was like, nah, fuck this.
So when he serves his 8 years, is he going to be here in Kosimampuro? Is that
that
something you can negotiate?
I think,
maybe.
I think he's going to be like,
let
it at least be closer to where family can. He's not straying from.
Because he spent December Cockstar. And as early as Feb, he was already calling the cops saying, yo,
whatever he saw there.
I thought Cockstock, they said the only thing is that you only get 1 hour outside.
Of sun.
But I know.
So only Fifi.
Because I think like the sun doesn't get there, bro. It's not in the cell.
Because we went past Handy Kamat that day.
Yeah, remember Handy Wunto, Daring Abumo. It's built within that sink thing. You can't even see it. Like the sun doesn't reach there, bro.
1 hour of sun.
And you get 1 hour of sun. Come on, B.
So you actually lose track of time.
Yeah, you lose sense of time.
What's going on?
What's going on? It's so you are so isolated there. You are so isolated.
Then you do come back a changed man.
Yeah, I think Ulathanya that is I can find out this can't be my fucking life. I'm not gonna live like this. I think he got shook out of his ass there.
Does he have to then forfeit everything that he owns because they were gotten through criminal activities?
Well, that's a different aspect, I think.
Does this also involve, like this plea deal of his, does it include
I saw that getting mentioned.
Yeah, until he's other case.
Yeah,
no.
He's not in that case.
Is this just for this? Is this just for his
He's there for
one case they pay in Gelpa now.
They're gonna concurrent.
It's a matter concurrent, but with different courts. Because his plea deal is with the specialized
for the Tembisa
SIU, maybe some the specialized court that deals with commercial shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like go specialized court.
For manual for a tender.
For the
Oh, he had a tender with the cops.
And he was charged for fraud
with hospital.
With that,
is this for the Tembisa thing?
Yeah, no. So no. This is for that Medicaid.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I get that the Medicaid thing.
Yeah,
is he going to face the Tembisa stuff separately?
No. So he hasn't been charged for the Tembisa stuff.
That's the Namatanga.
That's still being investigated. He hasn't even been charged. So currently he's facing 2 charges. Fraud for the 360.
But if I've already committed fraud here, and then I
it's
commit
definitely
fraud
gonna
there, are you gonna bring me? I'm already serving time for fraud. Are you gonna bring me back and charge me for different fraud?
Because there's different
because it's a different case
and victim
and different victims.
It's a victim also
totally separate thing. So NI Matang that he's pleaded on is for the fraud case.
Yeah, the Medicare.
Medicare.
But
attempted murder.
Attempted murder. It's still running.
It's still running.
It's still running.
I think what Mbali is asking, I think what you would start seeing is that when you cooperate,
then it ought to,
because ultimately the state is still the facilitator of this thing. I think we're not going through these things with a fine comb now.
So we'll just say
maybe
but you can't say it. It's like an unwritten rule.
Maybe it's
an unwritten rule. You know what?
Because then maybe they will say that these sentences are running concurrently. Maybe they'll say, okay, look at about 8 years, but because you're
you will get some kind of
8
leniency.
years. So we're not going to make you start a new sentence after the sentence.
They just won't make it direct.
Yeah, they won't make it direct. And obviously it depends with all the help that he gives.
So they must have said to him, you either cooperate or you will never see outside again.
I that was what he was facing on the fraud, bro.
That alone.
Yeah, just that alone. Like, I'm not aware.
Why would they then take him to maximum thing? Fraud is not.
No. Cockstaff was for his own protection.
Oh.
Yeah. Because because there was a fear that he was being targeted somehow. If he's closer to Joburg.
Okay.
So over the holidays,
so he was on vacation.
Basically.
It was an escape.
Because he was so kind of getting sought after. Yeah. But sending him to Cockstaff was for his own protection.
But then bringing him back surely now and making him to a state witness is literally giving him to the dogs, because those people that he's going to out have a lot to lose now. Like if I have,
so hopefully they'll be able to protect him.
Even me as the lady that I said and Pige.
Yeah, because now like the people he's about to out are dangerous people. These people are cops. So they are gonna try to kill him.
They're gonna have to kill him before he finishes that list.
Because we again, what happened in court this week as well is that when they presented the plea to the judge, the guys were saying, okay, based on the fact that Mfana is turning, we might even bring more names to the charge sheet. Well, more senior people, senior officials.
Maybe that's when Bumtulu's name would be more married.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like, you know when you play a TV game and then you kill a person in this level. Gandhi, there's a bigger animal.
There's a big
That's how the world works.
So we thought cat was the big animal.
He's
Gandhi cat is
small,
someone's lucky
small
also.
fry.
Yeah, he was big for his stadium.
Yeah.
You know. And then when you get signed, there's FNB. And then there's Premier League.
Exactly.
And there's World Cup.
Exactly. and then like, you know, because the one thing that this whole thing has revealed, because every time you hear about this nigga Julius Mkwanas, who was the head of the Hawks somewhere, I think
in
Ekurhuleni, the head of some, and you hear everything this nigga is connected to, like the stealing of diamonds, stealing of cocaine. Like this nigga,
that they were waiting.
Whoa. Julius was in everything illegal, hiding of bodies, bro. Like his name is everywhere, bro.
And when he goes down, he's bringing a lot of people with him. I know, like everything that's coming out of this commission is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I think it would be short-sighted to look at it purely from a legal lenses, because there's also the political and the social ramifications. Because in as much as you want to pursue justice, there is no way you're gonna want to pursue it at the detriment of the image of the government and country. Because you also don't want to show the world how inadequate or inept we are, right? So a lot of times I always say to people that whether we like it or not, there's always going to be an animal farm, because here's the thing: there is no way corruption at this grand scale has no political sign-off.
No, of course.
Like there's just no way.
Of course.
Like, hey, think about the industry, label taxi industry. The reason they get away with certain things is because politicians have got taxes. You look at the tow trucks, like almost everything that happens at the grand scale, there's no way it will not implicate a politician. So I don't even rule out the fact that they are unfair for you to enjoy certain comforts and breaks. Rather let it be a plea bargain with the state, right? But remember, when you do plea bargain, it means whatever you give them, they have to trust you on it.
Yeah.
So that, because now we are playing too close to the sun.
So we're not going to verify what you say.
Yeah, but well, what I'm trying to say is that if this guy says, look guys, Kimase it's either we are all going down, or I'm taking one for the team. The only way administratively taking one for the team where I get these sort of concessions can only be through a plea bargain. Because we can no longer 10 certain screws in 1 year. So then we can say, the big ones, you know what? The only way we can get you what you want, some level of comfort, it can only be through the plea bargain. But even through that plea bargain, because remember, the people that have been managed is the public. It's only us.
It's us.
So if this guy says the top dog was a Sibusiso, no, it's not a Sibusiso, it's a politician. That's what the state will have to take. That's what they will have to take.
That's why like a lot of testimonies have not linked Senzo to anything.
Yes.
To not pretty much.
Yeah. But look at
so all we have as
like
goes is
yes,
outings.
The only person who could have kind of maybe outed Senzo towards something was Brown. Yeah, Mara Brown is out here facing his own and he hasn't really testified at the commission
yet.
Yet.
But do you think then they were giving Brown a warning to say, actually, we have other shit on you outside of this, so if you say something, then that's your ass.
And that's why I'm thinking it's been his ass right now over that staging of his death, because the charge that Brown is facing now,
it has nothing to do with the
commission. Has nothing to do with the commission. When he tried to
but you as a public just hate his
but the way I'm dealing for that, there has to be something.
Hey, I get it, they're showing.
In fact, our strategy sometimes is to get you in on a smaller thing.
Yeah, on a smaller thing.
So that by the time we consolidate the building, you're already in. So I think we need to have an appreciation that sometimes, in as much as we want justice, is like you have to look at there are other things that, while from a justice point of view are good, they're just not good from a leadership country profile.
It's like this thing at Tabo Besta, because we thought when he got arrested, then everything was going to fall into place and we were going to find out who got him out or whatnot. But they've been delaying for so long.
And you all have forgotten about
We
him.
are still none the wiser.
And there's a reason why.
There's a reason why.
And whenever he appears in court, he's wasting everyone's time. Telling us that they shouldn't have arrested him in Tanzania because SAPS doesn't have jurisdiction. But we're not getting to the meat.
Because someone knew, bro. Someone
got this man out of that jail.
Someone knew. And it shows why if this thing gets really dragged all the way, you know what I'm saying? To Tavan's point, but just to my counter to that, right? Even though we can have like that appreciation that you're talking about, but my thing is that I'm sort of happy that there has been sort of like a shake-up. You know?
Of course.
Even if we're not going to get all the big fish.
Yes.
But I'm glad that someone like Julius Mkwanazi is getting the heat that he's getting.
So the other would be Julius Mkwanazi.
Yeah, so that they can think twice.
Because
Julius was wilding out here, and he's not even that big of a fish.
He was out here accepting tens of thousands for fucking 60 million cargo or some shit like that.
This nigga's out here kind of thing. This nigga's out here like he's robbing people of shit. And he's out here as his girlfriend was testifying against him. And then Julius told her about diamonds.
The diamonds.
Yeah, and somebody that they're investigating.
Yeah.
The cops there, no, I can look at diamonds. I know
he knows he
He knows he He's the head investigator.
60,000, 70,000. And then the banter statement. And then the balance before that, if I was hanging by a thread.
Dog,
and that man not coming.
Yo, but this nigga he staged the robbery. He staged the robbery.
Yeah.
And the diamonds apparently they were worth 14M. He sold them for like 100K because he just needed money.
Yeah, he just needed to survive.
Just that month. So I'm saying, I'm glad there's a shake up for the smaller fish, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm even if we don't catch the bigger fish, even if the paper trail ends at Senzo, for instance.
What do cocaine needed, Ranky?
Pure cocaine. Did you see that? Pure cocaine.
We back. Sorry about that.
So we just done with Matlala.
Yeah.
What else did you have on there?
I have some other stuff. Let me just quickly check. Oh yeah, man. So by the time this recording comes out, it will be officially June 30th.
You'll be home. You'll either be protesting.
You will be either be.
It's interesting that it is during the week.
Yeah.
Because it already tells you who it was to attract as part of the march.
It's
unemployed.
The unemployed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So by the time this drops, you'll either be at the march.
Yes.
In the office or listening to this.
Yes. Or at home, working from home.
Yeah.
Because I know our offices, in anticipation for that date,
they say work from home.
Yeah, but they just work from home. You know, because obviously there's fears already takes during the day or whatever. So I don't know what has been the mood like, especially Kokasi.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, leading up to this day.
There's been like last weekend. There's been awareness marches.
Yeah.
In different parts of the hood. So what's happening is that you are having splinter groups that are not necessarily much, but that are inspired by to start their own grassroots. So they were giving the foreigners the notice. Okay. We are not saying leave on the 30th. We say you should be gone on the 30th.
It means the same thing.
No,
it doesn't mean the same thing.
What does it mean?
It means one means you must leave on the day of the 30th. The other means that when we wake up on the morning of the
what
30th,
it means is that
we will not be here.
If the assignment is due on the 30th, you are not studying it on the 30th. You are
submitting it on the 30th.
You are studying when you were given it.
Yeah.
That's when you are studying your assignment.
Yeah.
Then there's a due submission.
Yeah.
So 30th is the deadline.
Yeah, submission.
But you also have already been leaving.
Okay.
So it means when we wake up on the 30th,
you are not here.
You are not here.
Otherwise you are
okay, what if I'm still here?
You are taking too long to leave.
Then the smoke. Then the smoke. The smoke is illegal anyway.
It is because
you're gonna terrorize you, you're gonna victimize, you're gonna harass you, whatever,
maybe just to bring some context. So obviously there has been an inter-ministerial committee, justice, that involves the courts.
On how to manage the day.
Yeah, and the police obviously. So they've came out to say, okay, Tuesday will be a normal day, right? But they have spent preparing. Apparently, this whole operation cost
600 million fund.
Yeah, 600 million fund to ready for anything that might occur on the day.
How about normally what does that mean?
It means they are anticipating marches, but only the sanctioned marches.
There's one area where they said they didn't get the grants.
Which areas are sanctioned?
So I get in order for you to protest,
apply. So can hopefully last week by say Hillbrow, I get it for instance.
Yeah, so because in your application what's the route? Yeah. So the issue was them deciding on the routes. So like hotspots like Hillbrow were off limits.
Yes.
For march routes.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
So then it's business as usual in that area.
It's supposed to be business as usual.
If people march there, then they're breaking the law.
Yeah, they're breaking the law.
Okay.
Yeah, they're breaking the law.
So if people are marching in areas not
sanctioned
or sanctioned,
yes,
then they're the ones that are going to end up in a holding cell.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So there will be visible police presence.
Okay.
During the marches, the sanctioned ones, and hotspots.
Yeah, the hotspots.
Did the government hire private security companies for this?
It's a mix. Yeah,
there was a mix. There was a leak already.
Then how are we going to know who's allowed to and who isn't? In the sense that police or
you are right.
Yeah, I don't know about
so
that.
Right in a sense how
specifically, but they are working with private.
You are security. Right, because actually that's an interesting question. Because obviously we didn't prepare this, so I don't know what the implications are. Because if you are saying public order can only be enforced by public officials, private security are not public officials.
Are not public
officials.
They're not.
Yeah, are not public officials, right?
So
they're supposed to guard private in addition and support of
the police.
So they cannot read me rights. I'm just out of ignorance. I don't think a private security could read me my rights.
No.
Right?
He's not a cop.
Unless he is regulated the same way as citizens arrest, which is a private arrest.
But then how does that differ from me doing it and you
that's
doing
exactly my point, because now the government has said what March and March is doing has been wrong.
Yes.
So your question actually raises questions around, but you now are turning around and saying
the same thing.
Hey, you are saying if you are saying you have no authority to check immigration papers, you as a state you also don't have this authority to use private security to manage public order.
Yes. Because then where do we draw the line, guys?
Yeah, but they need the help.
No, then they must call the army.
Because
army is a state leg.
It's a state leg, it's a state organ.
Yeah, what are we saying about private
but it feels
security?
Like calling the army feels maybe some. Like you exaggerating
the issue. The army when you were trying to be outside for COVID.
For alcohol.
You were trying to go buy an AG and they called the army for that.
Yeah, but in any state of emergency.
What is this then?
This is not a state of emergency.
So then we're being very conscious.
Yeah, we are.
Outside of the foreign situation, us ourselves were being very contradictory because we're saying private people can't enforce A, B, and C, and then we hire the same private people to enforce A, B, and C.
Yeah, because that's the thing with COVID. It was a national emergency.
What is this thing?
This is not.
Yeah.
The government doesn't want to acknowledge this as a.
Yes, but so I get what Mali says.
Yes, how do I differentiate between security e hirilweng ke maponesa le security e hirilweng ke match and match? How do I as a
Halipisan what they're saying, this is not officially sanctioned as. And you are saying, but your actions are saying it ought to be.
Yes.
Yes.
But you don't want to say it is, you know why? Because it's your failure.
Yes.
Because now we would be in a state of emergency because of your failure.
And it's also about optics as well, because the government doesn't want to bring a state of emergency over protest in
over some little Zulus.
Like you know.
Over some
because
imagine on my presidential tenure.
Are we saying we don't have enough cops to handle as South Africa as a country, we don't have enough police officers to handle this thing?
Well,
that's what it says.
Yeah.
Yes, you are right.
By the paper.
Yeah. The unwritten rule is that's the unwritten rule.
Yeah.
But the official stance, because that's what you guys are saying the same thing. What you are now doing is that you don't want to call a spade, because when you call it a spade, you have to own up to the fact that you made the spade.
But you're putting my life in danger if you're getting some random security company to come in. If ngiyamacha lapha yana ne, ebese ngiyaboshwa, bese angibosha amaphoyisa, angibosha igeleke eqeza kuphi, and then I never make it to the police station. Who's gonna know that I was there to begin with?
Or maybe in there working with private. Like the private,
maybe there's an executive order that
or the private people will be given certain functions. Like okay, maybe you guys protect property where you see property getting damaged
and we chase people. Yeah.
Then you intervene.
Yeah.
Mara, you're not going to be the one arresting.
Or you stand. Yeah, you don't do the arresting.
Would it not have been cheaper to call the army though?
Would not
would
not have been cheaper to just use the money to make people go.
It would have been cheaper to call the army, but then if you call the army, the optics don't look good, because now you are acknowledging, okay, this is actually a bigger thing than what it actually is.
And in the line of precedence, you are because remember now you are going for top shelf. You are going for the jungle, right?
Yeah.
So target and Gizem Kunu made you.
Yeah. But we can't call the army for every little. The army get to a hole, dog. Like we can't just be calling the army for public order.
That's why it was such an affront for the Kuptas to land at the base for Linyang.
Because why?
It's such an affront.
It's like to national security.
Yeah.
But they said the same thing happened in the Eastern Cape at the airport.
When they bought that Dubai,
the UAE,
and his guests, it wasn't just him.
Yeah, it was him.
Even his guests.
They own a private.
And then you know who totally like an inquest over that thing.
Yeah,
you know, because they're trying to find out. At the army base, because you can't just land at the army base, bro.
Already, when you get arrested, have you seen someone get arrested in real life? I've seen people get arrested. But we don't have this American Miranda rights thing where you've got the right to remain silent. These people cuff you and then they kick you into the back of the van.
They're supposed to.
That's what we were talking about on the previous episode.
They're supposed to.
With your rights.
They're supposed to, but they don't do it.
That's what Melissa was saying. Hannah Buek, Kantusilisa, incident there, his younger brother.
Yeah, they're fled. They're supposed to.
They're supposed to.
But they don't.
So what I'm saying is, if already, how much more and these security guards, these private security companies.
It's all the whites. They went private.
So
it's all the white cops. They went private.
The legal implications of getting arrested by those people, because now because one crime doesn't absolve another. When a hound shabile, yes, Nikilo wrong to be there to begin with, but you doing what you did, Lona. I will want justice for it.
You see what Des is saying? What Des is saying is actually, I've got a different analogy. So you are a family where Kantum Bana are protesting. They are protesting over the fact that one of us are trying privileges, blah 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 blah, and on a particular day, Baba wants the guests out of the house, and then you, as Mutwakatu, you have two options. You either ask the neighbors to help you maintain order in your house, or you call the elders, which is the state, which is military. Because military, so
military is the last.
So the optics is that unlike lemon flesh, steak,
I can't.
So medication, like
yeah, for small matters.
You see what I'm saying? Because you can maintain your house.
Yeah.
And also, Hubita Mkhono is an admission. So,
but that makes it worse because your neighbors say and
yeah, but it's better than losing face.
Yeah, but remember now. So now what's happening is that I get to stay or wherever I live. But on that is a bigger affront on the family name.
Yeah, because I need to call them for
in our bloodline. You are the first one. Over this shit.
Over this shit.
So you know what I'd rather do.
Also the first in your bloodline to have to go through this because your predecessors never had this problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Problem so they don't know how to solve for it. So they can't sit on a mighty chair and judge you for something they've not had to deal with themselves.
But at the end of the day, it's a level.
Yeah, so what I'd rather than do, because I'm the rich one, remember I'm in the state, I've got the resources. I'm gonna go to the neighbors. You've been always begging me for extra parking. You've been asking me for veggies. So now what I do is that I'll rather, because I can control.
That's what they do.
No,
that's what they do.
Giving them the freedom now.
No, but remember, the sanctity of the military. Remember, the president is called the commander-in-chief. Masol, I want to lose confidence in the commander-in-chief.
You can't call me for small shit.
Because people's lives are at risk.
No, because it's self-inflicted.
And the
army... It's not a threat. The threat is not an external threat.
But
and it's internal people. And this is not war.
Yeah.
This is not a threat, this is a small thing. But on whatever day, they don't know that we treat it as such a small thing because technically it's not really going to affect you. There's no one here is going to be marching or threatening to beat up Abo, my friend. But on the ground, Orlando, for instance, Abazu has one manner, no business security company to come and protect Abo.
But there's protocol, but like the difference is that with COVID, this was the commander-in-chief saying the country has shut down.
And you're following international sentiment.
Yeah.
Everyone was in the same line.
So when the commander-in-chief says we are under emergency, maybe that's state of emergency, then the army comes through.
As opposed to getting private security companies involved, as a state of emergency city, by 16, 12 up.
I think that was to happen.
Bring a few. Like, don't bring the whole party, bring a few.
For example,
and because it's their job,
police uniform.
Because it's their job, you don't need the 600 million you're paying the private security companies.
The job of the army is twofold. Is state emergency, even if the emergency originates as part of an interior problem, meaning interpolitical party, whatever.
Yes.
But mainly it's external threat.
Yes.
The army is always external threat.
External threats.
So what I'm trying to say is that it goes back to what we were saying about Madlana, is that when something is internal, because it's got social and optics as a ramification, you're not only gonna go with the fact that I only wanna arrest public order, because it's also embarrassing about how you do it, because for my sake.
Exactly. Like you don't bring your big boss from Tuzanyani.
But it's like when you went, it's like if you get thrown out of the country, and nigga says, I'm taking you to Bali. First, you don't want to call your mom and dad. You want to first call friends. to bail you out. Because the optics of being the one that had to tell your parents that you got on a plane with a man you don't know from a bar of soap.
Like your parents are the last call. And you know they're gonna help. You know they're gonna help.
Yeah, but they don't get help.
Yeah, and
it would punish.
Your
family has your ass. So those are boom. They told me the advance 2,000. To get you'd rather that shame.
You'd rather that.
Because you're not going for the jugular. However, if you're being studied in the country, outside of the country, it's for legitimate reasons, you will call your parents
first.
You're on a study, you're on whatever.
But the worried ngaba bantu aba threatenishwayo ne the worried, let's say ke ngokunyani baya evacuateiswa or whatever. I don't know, but I'm worried about them now. Between private security and police.
But I'm pretty sure, even though they haven't released those details, but I'm pretty sure there will be a way for who's part of the cops and who's part of
because now even with this when the Mayfair situation happened, I get it, they're going to get to a point where they want to protect themselves because
of course,
they're obviously going to feel the need to protect themselves. So when a situation like that breaks out and then another civilian comes into, like, who are you?
That Mayfair shit, they also, because they're not immune to the laws too. Because just because someone is raiding your store doesn't mean you're there's still gun laws. You still need to abide by, like, they still.
But when the situation is hot and there's 12
outside. But we're gonna interrogate that thing. You're not just shooting. Bro.
However, now what I do wanna say though, when it comes to this thing, is that you can see the government is caught with its pants down, because it's that situation again where this thing started as just some regional guys got marched in March because they marched to the union buildings when it started. Because of your attitude as a government around how you always respond to dissent in the community or citizens, then this mole just became a mountain. And before you know it, you're like, this irritant, say let's slow.
It's huge now.
Because you're not taking it serious. Right? And then it gained momentum. So that's why you see the posture and the narrative. The government is trying to gaslight its citizens. And there's a lot we don't agree with much on much, by the way. You said this. There's a lot. But you can see
a whole
now
lot.
The government, the talking tough too is on the marchers, not on the people that, because the government is not saying, guys, and the banabak babu a whole because kehabo bona monane mara ke ditshebeng before ke lo bua ne ke kopa le ke ditshebe ne because they're talking crazy but they are my kids ne. However, I feel like
it's a little.
So there is no tone from government that says that tries to explain, okay, cool, we failed on immigration because the government has never wanted to account. The government is like a woman. They will never. They will not say, okay, come down. So what are you dealing with? You are dealing with insecurity. Oh, the problem is insecurity. It's not that I went away, it's just insecurity. Now we are not, so now we overextend our resources to solve a problem that doesn't exist because we don't want to call insecurity an insecurity.
Exactly. Or you could say the government is sort of like a man because then we are not acknowledging, okay, the reason why those people have insecurities because of my actions or my inactions.
That works too.
That's the better
not better. No, they are both valid. No, they are both valid.
Because now, even when a supposed solution is underway, where they're moving them from KZN, they're not moving them to just come and dump them in Joburg.
It's happened.
So both analogies were
I swear.
So then I'm admitted.
But I hear you. But
so now instead of, because now you're also giving off the illusion that something is happening, but nothing is actually
nothing is happening. You're right. We keep transferring the problem. It's like buddy, you think about all politicians that have ever been caught. That is not going to come back as the other is not going to come back as a mayor. That much is clear because he was not voted.
That's not
but this guy is going to prop up either as an ambassador
not happening.
Or as a deputy president, because we've told people that here, scandal does not equate to losing
your job.
Not your job. You lose your job, but you don't lose an income.
Yes, or
a living.
Yes, you don't lose a living.
Yeah. So what we've done is that, oh no, he lost his job. So what we managed to the public is that he lost his job as a mayor.
Yeah, but we can move him elsewhere.
But you don't lose a source of living.
Yeah.
You don't lose a source of living because Mokhato will always take care of you. You'll be an ambassador of some low-rent country.
Or they'll sell you somewhere.
Yeah. But when he was presiding as an accounting officer in terms of a medical crisis, but he's still an NEC member.
He's still an NEC member. Wow.
His family still has influence on the public. His family still benefits because what we have tried to manage around us and our citizens is that we will take you out of the office that invites criticism, but you will be taken care of.
But we don't deal with that.
We don't
deal because he comrade and he had to forsake certain things to become him and his family had to sacrifice so much for the freedom that we now enjoy. So obviously because they comrade, there were promises that were made that will always look out for you. So we can't now find ourselves in a position where we're letting down.
That's a good example. And I've always said this on the pod before. I said, when you look at, when you don't want to label things for what they are. Okay, I'm going to use a very dumb example. If we are not agreeing when I'm dealing with a prostitute, I'm going to pay more for pussy.
Straight.
If we are not agreeing, because right now, I'm engaging with a prostitute. Straight. Pussy becomes expensive.
Straight.
I'm saying that with all due respect. Because you know what's going to happen? You're going to have to now threaten me with something that is not. So ultimately this pussy is expensive. Because we refuse to call what it is. So what we did when the liberation came, we never looked and said, yes, there are people that owe, or there are people that this country owes. But we know because it's not an easy thing to measure. How do you measure? I whatever. But we were not clever enough to say, guys, here is a budget. Whether it's $1 billion, let's just deal with this thing head on.
And just pay
so that when we bring in technocrats, so when they do that gun amnesty, but hand in your guns. Hand in your guns, confess, and do whatever. But if we catch you with the gun after this amnesty period, you can't be feigning ignorance. But if you come forth, right? So we never said, how does a country take care of the people that were part of the liberation because their job ended there? To then bring into the fold the people that were going to manage the country going forward. But because we were not honest about that conversation, what the country found itself is finding itself forever indebted to these people where we didn't define the debt.
And they keep paying themselves back.
Yes. So now they keep paying it because we didn't define the debt.
They keep paying themselves back.
So if I go to an interview today with a Mandela child with that same name, I'm losing.
And they keep paying themselves back, and we're seeing it all the time, bro.
Why? Because we didn't sit down and say, let's be honest, we need to be transactional about this.
No, that is not humanity.
No. Yeah.
We couldn't have.
Yeah.
We couldn't have had.
Whatever the reason is.
Conversation we could have had.
Yeah, but
I'm saying.
It would never have been. For any of
maybe
in dream deferred when because now
yes.
So how at that point do you sit down with someone or someone that had lost someone during that time and say to them, okay, Sizakuniga 400k, we're right.
Yeah, but
because now you have nothing to go back to. There's nothing else you know. All you knew or all you know is the struggle.
Yeah.
You don't know now how to report to a 9 to 5. So how do you expect me to then find means to an end after this thing? Now that we have democracy, what must become of it?
What Tabang is suggesting wouldn't have been all fix, né? But it would have been something.
But then by you saying that, it means that even then we need to differentiate the level of sacrifice to determine how much we're giving to who and who deserves it.
Yes, you know, you know what? Yes, man, you know what? I think the quicker we need to understand as a world that it's better to draw the line on the sand than to question ourselves whether the halves are equal. Because the halves, if we're in a desert, they will not be equal. But there's a time where we need to agree, where are we drawing the line?
Or not, we're going to wait for all of them to die first.
No.
And then we're going to come back to the table and reassess the situation.
These are the ramifications of it.
Exactly.
So I'm saying.
But I get it, this is something that we're already so deep in it, it's okay, it's not much longer for us to wait it out. Because then we just wait it out and then with the next wave.
Mali, in everything that's ever swept under the rug, whether it's family secrets, everything, there's history, but every time you delay, think about a difficult conversation. You don't. You make up some excuse.
And it's worse by the time it does come out.
Everything you keep delaying because you just didn't pick the day and stuck to it. So you kept making excuses. It's gonna look the optics are gonna look bad because so you keep because you're not drawing the line of what's again because that doesn't need fun.
Straight.
Rather let me buy the and but my evaluation of my emergencies in my life, they don't involve you. That's a better way of solving a problem because you know what happens is that I get budgeting ideas and you go and try center because you are not drawing the line.
And then it lessens the resentment.
But you're still unlikely to give it to him again.
It's fine.
Yes,
but
that's fine.
When it shifts psychologically in our brains, I now know debt is a bad debt. That's why in accounting.
But you knew that. You know that from
No, I didn't.
Because I'm still holding out hope.
I got hope, and I love him.
Yeah, and I'm still holding out hope.
So what we didn't do is that's why I get it. Part of tenderpreneurs into your I'm sitting across Taban. He's proposing a solution that is good for community. But I'm the signatory. So without my signature, Taban does not get to implement this. And this will make him a millionaire, but the social benefit is even bigger. So I'm going to forego the social benefit and fight him on the fact that you can be a millionaire with my signature. Because
surface level.
If I sign this shit and implement this shit, you telling me you're 100 mil up.
Now you gotta give me something.
Give me 10.
But you guys don't make room for an estimação do clear hypothesis here, because even by you telling Des that you can't pay him,
it's hard, Bali, but these are the sacrifices.
Say your question again.
If you take him Des, and then you want to tell him up front that my guy, I'm not going to be able to pay you.
Yeah.
Also, what is stopping you is not because of Des, it's because you don't want to sacrifice your dignity to tell this man that you're not in a position to pay him.
Yes.
So you'd rather keep him dangling in an attempt to save your dignity and how he portrays you. Yes. Because if you had taken his money and then you come back and then you tell him, hey, I'm not going to be able to pay you, you think Des is going to fold his hands and say, thank you for telling me?
No.
Because we to begin with, and you don't want that for his dimasako.
But that's the cost.
Yes.
But that's the cost you're not willing to pay.
I'm fine with it.
If
I'm fine with it because it's an honest answer. I'm fine with it.
That's the cost.
You're not fine with it because by me so saying, because now I've already trampled my own dignity, you also will then trample all over it because your rebuttal is going to be on some, because you make bullshit decisions. You bought your bitch a cake yesterday, but you don't have money to pay me today. So you're opening up a window of disrespect by admitting that you're not in a position
and that's fine.
to pay him
And
back.
that's fine.
It's
like,
not you
it is fine. It is.
We need
Share, dog.
It's the optics of it all.
It is. There's certain situations where it's fine where I get the bullshit. Like it's fine. It's fine with the loss of dignity. It's fine. It's fine.
That's the price you pay.
Yeah, that's the price of.
Except it's not.
No.
Because the way
Bro.
protecting our corner system, I'd rather keep you dangling for an extra 2 weeks than tell you that I don't have this money. Because by me telling you, it comes at the expense of my dignity.
And we do that a lot in relationships. Have you noticed where you know you were wrong, Jack? Ne? You know you were wrong, and the only way I can save this is me just admitting
that you were wrong.
Mara.
What it comes with.
Yeah, but I know what it comes with.
Yeah.
And the things that it comes with. My
dignity,
dignity, bro.
Does not allow
Mara, sometimes I look at the relationship and be like,
it's worth it. Because it's worth it.
Because I know this woman's going to shit on me.
Yeah.
And it's going to shit on me for months on end. Even maybe years.
Yeah.
You know? But I was like, this thing. Because I know for the greater good. So what I do is that I do admit to the cheating. And then I take everything that it comes with. No. I'm taking everything that it comes with.
You think you can also decide when the upset ends. And then when you realize that you can't, then we're finding ourselves back in that situation.
That's such a good example.
Yeah. I think
by you admitting, then it ends there.
No. I don't think it ends there. Because we take it with the shit that it comes with.
Oh. Hey, Marakere, Hansi go for shit. Then you decide one morning, hore, you've taken enough shit. But it's not your decision to make how much shit you must take.
No. Let's use an example as a plea bargain.
Yeah.
If I admit shit, that's a plea bargain. I'm saying, I'm not going to gaslight you. So this is why I'm eating it.
Yes.
Because if I drag it out, I'm gaslighting you. It's pills, it's sleepless nights, right? So I then said, you know what? I love you enough. Send you on a wild goose chase. I'm going to give you the details. So here's what happens. And those are the laws of nature. I've seeded. And if I've seeded ground, there is no way we will have harmony without you also saying there was. Remember, Hanun Kotet, you had banked a crashing that you want to unleash on me. You gotta withdraw.
No.
You have to.
I don't have to.
You have to.
That's where the problem lies. I actually don't have to.
Which is why I'm saying you are wrong.
I don't
have to take a plea bargain.
Then you're not negotiating in good faith. You're not negotiating in good faith.
That's it, my G. That's not good faith.
Then you're not negotiating in good faith. Because good faith says...
I see that ground. I'm saying, bruh, we would have been here until 12 midnight.
But you make it seem as if now you're doing me a favor.
No. Actually, no, it's not a favor.
It's not a favor.
I'm just saying.
I'm appealing
to your conscience.
I'm appealing to your conscience too.
I'm appealing to your good senses.
But we haven't decided.
It's similar.
No, I don't decide. I'm expecting.
No, it's similar to that thing, the analogy that Taban said. Okay, if you give gun owners amnesty, you can bring this up.
Don't question them at all.
And then I'm not gonna question you.
But with this guy, Ket Matlal, his plea bargain, I could have say 8 years suspended.
Yeah.
Provided
Marakere
is still in the
rear view.
When how I feel this, you don't want.
No, it's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it too.
You want to decide.
No, I'm gonna take it.
When no matter how fiddly 7 years in,
no,
I can never bring the shit up again.
No. I'm gonna take the probation.
I just have to violate.
Hey, I'm not in jail, bro.
Yeah, I'm not in jail.
I'm not in jail. You can't treat me like I'm in jail. I'm outside, bro.
I'm outside.
It's just that probationary. Don't violate again.
You're in love jail. And you're not on probation. You're on suspended sentence.
Yeah, suspended sentence, but it's on a probation because when
you lose, go check how you're behaving. Then you lose your shit.
The conditions is that Cat cannot be caught doing a similar crime.
So I can't cheat again.
I can't cheat again.
Hey, I get it when I check up on you to make sure you're not cheating again.
No.
Forgetting that
when Cat is kind of getting on probation, the law is not allowed to kind of invade his privacy. He's still a citizen. The only condition was don't let not risk out away. It's a happen train. it doesn't mean stop. Doesn't mean you have the right to check up on this nigga and tap his phone calls and tap his phone calls and then just to see who he's not committed. You're not allowed to do that.
Good.
Then you are violating his rights.
I gave you something.
The only thing is that don't just happen to you. You know what you want to do is that you still want to violate my rights and investigate.
Then you didn't forgive me.
You didn't forgive.
It's not fair. It's not good faith.
It's not good faith negotiating.
It's not good faith, bro.
No, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
It's not good faith, bro. Like in a world where I could have argued about this till 12 midnight, like what other women go through, we went home early.
We went home early.
That counts for something.
Yeah, don't be out there checking my fucking phone. I get high, I'm on probation, but don't be checking my phone. The only thing you need to ensure is that the fact that you're not gonna catch me doing it.
Obviously, I'm not gonna catch you because now you know my methods of checking.
No, what?
So now, if I caught
then
you
find new methods.
on text,
find new methods.
Yeah, because is this thing of us believing that the aggrieved party does not have to lift a finger in the transition period.
Yeah, in the reconciliation.
In the reconciliation. Right?
You have to.
I was doing heavy lifting, yes. You will lift a finger.
Yeah, but there's work. There's work on the other side. There's work on the other side.
So many.
There's work on the other side.
Yeah, that's cool. So if I was something, that's why we niggas say, when you passed me, and I say, take a decision that's good for you without involving me on the basis of the evidence you found.
But it's hard for me to make a decision right now because I didn't see this coming. I can't decide on the spot because I still love you, so I can't decide right now that I want to leave because my mind has not accepted, or my heart has not accepted what my mind has found out.
Take all the time you need.
So now I want to be here with you, and then I can decide.
Then take. That's why with my last
and I need to take it with you here in the house.
That's all with my last breakup in LA. When I was caught, man, I was like, yo, okay, then you decide what's happening here, right? You decide. Then you come back and you tell me what it is.
Take your time.
Yeah, and again, take your time. Take your time. But in the meantime, man, we're gonna park this until you decide again. We are not playing kind of game. You investigate. I can't investigate here. So while you are still deciding, I'm not answering shit. According to this thing, it's parked. It's parked.
Yeah, it's parked.
Until you decide what it is. So I give out the yes, yes. No, it's parked. This thing is parked. Until you tell me what it is.
You see, you can't be the transgressor and also want to determine or take the terms of the condition.
I can.
You're being unfair to me.
No, because the punishment must meet.
Into a corner.
No, I can.
You're forcing me into a corner. You're making me decide.
No, I can. Because even at the cops, when you start interrogating me, I can say, well, I want my lawyer.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable.
I can answer questions freely to the cops. But as soon as I'm uncomfortable, give me a lawyer.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, and then me and you go out for lunch and we're happy and we're having a good time.
Yeah.
And
So you can't get triggered.
And then you laugh a bit too loud.
You can't get
and
triggered.
And then I get triggered. And then I
you
remember.
Yeah, then relax. Yeah, relax. Relax.
No, dear.
Relax.
Well, we
until we bring the thing.
So hang on.
To the
the only time I can bring this up is when we bring it up.
Yes.
And this is when we're making a decision.
I celebrate that decision.
Because then I can say when I've made the decision I'm staying, but it's not to say we can never discuss.
And then it's a negotiation and we come to terms.
But when I get triggered, my trigger doesn't stick to the terms of the agreement because
that's what we say. There's work. You're gonna have to manage your triggers.
But you see what you said.
You're gonna have to manage your triggers.
But you see what you said. That's important. So meaning, but to come with contradictions, unfair expectations. Because no one is wrong for us as niggas that because we are trying to make it sound like it's clinical. But you know what you have to admit is that you lead with emotion. But even then, you don't want to admit that.
How? It's not me that did this, bruh.
I agree.
So what do you expect?
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying
I just said to you, I agree with what you're saying.
Yes.
Meaning we involve feelings. But you take me saying you are emotional as a diss.
Because you use it, because when on a good day you use it, that shit as a diss against me.
Which is
like,
but it's not a diss, but it's true.
If I get home and I'm upset at something, then your automatic response is king, are you on your period? Can you see the shit that you
do? Bali, both things are true. We do take advantage of that.
Yes.
But you guys are emotional.
So what's wrong with being emotional?
There's nothing wrong.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
Tabang was just saying admit it.
I'm saying it's not wrong. I'm saying but
just admit it.
It's not me that must admit here. It's you on trial.
No.
What do I have to do with this?
But you must, because a person on trial has rights.
A person on trial has rights.
Yeah, that's what you need to get. A person on
I'm
trial
not a slave,
has got rights. That's what you must admit.
Then why is it that now you're leaving the decision making up to me? Then why don't you say the minute you get caught? Why don't you say
because you're the judge?
I got caught. It's like
you.
Why don't you get anything?
I get when only Sergeant Kokobela on my phone. Now it's only magistrate. It's only magistrate. You know.
In the same case.
In the same case. Only Sergeant Kokobela or a magistrate. So I'm here answering case. You know.
And I know,
but I can answer right.
At some point,
yeah, but
you want me or
you were the judge.
You want to get God?
I'm asking you.
I don't know what you want.
I'm asking you. I couldn't know if Sergeant Kokobela.
No, you're not at my mercy. I
want freedom.
You're not a prisoner. Then leave. Then take this decision upon yourself and leave.
No. There are instances where I don't want to leave. So kisaka case.
So ukhetha sihlahla
akwezi sihlahla. Kisaka case.
Yeah, man. Actually, that's you see that.
Kisaka case.
Sometimes akwezi sihlahla. But I'm not. You are right when you say. Remember, we're talking about optics earlier on. I understand that I could want my freedom so bad that the optics makes you look like Stark without that being an intention. Right? But I'm asked out. I'm asked out and I'm throwing you under the bus. It's like the typical throwing under the bus. Because you are right. Nobody goes to work trying to put somebody under the bus because we're all working for our families. But there comes a situation where like, yo, bruh, now I'm going to tell you I sent you this email. We need a lunch mana. So one year, I did send you the email, my nigga. And when you're like, I also get him, it's my ass, bro. And I know that it looks like betrayal. I didn't set out to betray you. And
then Lena when caught cheating, like, because the thing is, especially if you love the girl, right? Especially if you love the girl, you do realize when it's a massive, and you want to fix it, but you know what fixing it comes with, right? So as part using our analogy, as part of the P-bargain, babe, I'm gonna tell you everything you want to hear. No, not everything you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you everything. I'll answer questions truthfully.
And
honestly, because I am legitimately trying to say this thing. Whereby I don't want to lose you, right? But it doesn't mean I'm signing up to abuse here.
I'm not accepting cookie.
You know, I'm saying Horifeto, Kitoba, it's a plea deal.
I'm gonna be honest and honest.
It's a plea deal, Hore. I'm fit. Everything you ask, I'm gonna answer truthfully. You know, I understand I'm gonna be under probation. You know, Mara, I still have rights in Java. It has to be in exchange for something.
You gotta give me something.
You gotta give me something to hold.
I'm giving you a lot. Give me something. I'm giving you a lot.
I'm too old for this shit.
I'm telling you, man. Alright, man. Let's move on. Quick.
We were talking about corruption. I don't know
how we got here. Alright, man. Another thing, bro, that people have been like discussing recently was I don't know if you guys have heard of this AR artist called Credo.
His album is dope.
He's got a new album. He's got an album out that has gone viral, obviously. And then he had a listening
session.
Or album launch, I think. But obviously he wasn't, because vocally it didn't match what people,
because it's AI. He's not as talented.
So what's your stance?
Is the problem the singing?
It's the singing.
So the instrumental sounded the same as they did.
Yes, everything else sounded the same.
The vocals, he can't sing.
He can't sing.
Then why did he take this gig?
100%. You know, like when he came out, I sent you guys the album, remember?
Yes.
And I was like, you know, this guy should have managed a persona and enigma. We've had artists like that just don't perform.
Yeah.
Just kind of an example now. But we've had
like the weekend when he came.
Yeah, when he came out. Yeah, he was
for the longest time. He was just
like nobody knew who he
And
was.
he can actually sing.
Yeah. But for whatever reason, like for example, like my brother Shade doesn't
perform much.
But what I'm saying that he should
But
have.
he started off as a performing artist.
Yeah, but I'm saying with this guy, he knew that he's not a singer.
What I'm saying is, no one that is a musician can go forever without ever having had to perform. So it's better for him that
They are. No. There's a lot, like even in hip hop, like we get like people that should be underground.
Yeah,
they
like
perform.
Yeah,
he just
release
never outside. Whatever.
But
it's just,
if you're underground, you will still performing because you're performing for us.
no, yeah, but I know the example you're using. I just cannot come up. But there are artists. There are
Like
artists
who
that
never outside.
like MF Doom, for example.
Yeah,
So he wore a mask.
Yeah.
So
But he would perform
so
out.
do you think this guy should have gotten?
Yeah, because for MF Doom, he was like, I want to be known for art than who I am.
Yes.
So this guy, he just cracked production via AI, and he was getting good reviews. I think it would have been interesting if he had remained incognito. I wouldn't even say, okay, you know he's from South Africa, reference, but he should have just said, I'm not this artist, because then there's an allure to it.
How did you find out he was AI?
Yeah, because we now know. We know.
Yeah, like the music.
Yeah, we now know.
Do you run a song through a certain
No,
site?
sonically. Yeah, sonically you can tell. Like for instance, if you hear his background choirs.
Yeah, the choirs. Yeah, it's not live instrument.
It's not live choirs recorded.
And we kept it like both from Suka, There's a texture to AI.
There's a texture to actually.
There's a lot of artists like that, so we knew it. There's also where he got tardiness through how he spells certain things. You know, Makari, people are like,
and then singing in languages he doesn't speak.
He doesn't speak.
How do you know what he speaks?
Because he said he's Mutsonga.
Yeah, but he doesn't speak Spanish or Japanese.
Yeah. Then when you translate the lyrics, he just copy and paste.
It's copy and paste. So, and they took his altered voice and put it over Spanish lyrics. Like, come on.
Yeah, bro. So it was pure AI. He should have just been this artist.
So not a single song on that album is his song?
No. Well, there is creative input.
Because I get it right there. Samro doesn't pay for AI music, for instance. So that album,
I don't know how Samro differentiates.
Yeah,
because
there's a lot of,
because we won't deny the fact that there were lyrics he did contribute. Because like if you listen to his lead singles, Bomgaf or whatever, right? There's sections, or Jalo, whatever. There's sections where it had to be his input. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad I wasn't all the way invested in that.
I still like it, but it's like me, Mali, finding out that actually your S is BBL, but you led with the fact that it was natural.
It was natural, yeah.
Right? But I still enjoyed the sex.
Yeah.
So
and the feel of it.
I'm sorry for using this.
Yeah. It's the perfect analogy. No. It is the perfect analogy.
Because that's what you all dumb fucks get.
It is the perfect analogy, Jorge Mfeto. You saw this BBL.
Yeah, but you led with the fact that
Jorge, it's natural, but it's BBL.
Or the waistband, whatever. Then it's like, okay, cool.
And then you have sex with it, but then later on you find out it was a BBL.
Yeah, like when I'm clapping it, because now that's live performance. Yeah. So we're hanging together, now I'm clapping it.
And
I'm like, the jiggle is not?
It's not for real.
Yeah, but the optics are, but the jiggle is not. It ain't G.
So Nikumeleni, because Benyazbana AI.
No.
No,
some believe it was not.
Some people. What we're finding now is that a lot of people didn't know it was AI.
Also, they found out at the performance.
Yes.
And then they were like, what the fuck?
Yes. Because he's been going on interviews to say, okay, he only used AI for backing vocals.
He's credited for all the songs.
Yeah, and he's credited on all the songs.
For 18 years.
Yeah. You know, so he was saying it was him singing there. He did most of the production. The only thing he
says AI was minimal.
Yeah, he said minimal AI intervention.
Minimal.
That's like
T-Pain saying that auto-tune is his voice.
But we know T-Pain can sing.
Yeah, at least we know he can sing.
At least now we know. Because
I
we've
also
seen.
hated T-Pain when he was doing that.
Yeah, but when T-Pain first came out, there was that thing, and then I was on the fence about
Actually, you're right. Yeah, Auto-Tune when it came out.
Yeah, I was on the fence.
I hated that shit.
Yeah, I was on the fence.
But he was willing to deny it, you see.
Yeah, but he
did not deny it.
He didn't deny that
and he spawned an entire generation.
Exactly.
He spawned an entire generation.
T-Pain came out to say, I'm auto-tuning everything. At least he came out to say, my problem with Credo, my issue with Credo is that the acting, the acting as if he can say.
He's scamming.
He's scamming. Because my thing is that I'm not saying he's not talented. Because
you gotta be talented.
Yeah, you have to be talented.
You have to
put that body of work. Because
exactly. Should have gotten
because the songs are good, the songs are nice, and there's sections of part of the song, but not like one guy for Boli saying, where I can tell it's his penship there.
Yeah.
Like those lyrics are.
Or his A&R.
Yeah, or his sound. You know what I'm saying? So to deny the fact that he's talented would be an affront.
Yes. Because I'm thinking,
there's no money in writing.
There's no money in writing.
The money is performing.
Because you can make 100K.
You can make 100K a night.
This guy should have been on every jazz festival. With that album.
He could make $1 million within a couple of months. Just performing.
So
there's no money. There's no money. Because
he wanted to hit.
He wanted the money.
Alone. And what's that?
Yeah, and to be a star.
He wanted to be a superstar.
Yeah, he wanted to
Because if I could, because you see, what I would have done, I would like, man, I don't know, I love music. Because like when I was at Lemonka's point, I was like, you can contribute to culture without being the artist, right? You don't gotta be the artist, right?
Oh, my thing is that what do you think would have happened if he just played the clean game to say, okay, Feto, I can't sing.
You wouldn't have given him the time.
No, let's say at my performances, like when I'm doing the album launch, I show you my process of creating AI music. So basically, it's like an immersive experience. Like I put you in the room where I have the computer,
your phone,
and then you see me create this AI thing. And that's what I said.
My nigga, I remember when Java did like a launch,
and that's what I saw. Because if you love the music enough, because a lot of people, what we've seen,
and I'm honest,
they love the music enough. But I'm honest about how I made it. I'm completely honest about how I made it. What? And during even performances, I show you how I make it.
And I became an advocate for AI.
I'm not paying to go to that.
But a lot of people will. A lot of people will.
But you know why they will?
A lot of people will.
Because his market, you have to consider right now.
A lot of people will.
Is he a musician or he's somebody who's cracked AI? I think he's somebody that's cracked AI, right? I think he's somebody that's cracked AI.
He's cracked it.
But now he's trying to force a square into a circle, right? Because he could have led with the fact that actually I'm an advocate for AI. Fuck gatekeepers.
Yes.
Because I've been trying to go to Zwei, I've got this idea about, but I don't know how to play an instrument. And then I've receipts.
Hang on, he doesn't even play an instrument.
No.
Then what does this guy do?
He's good with AI.
Production.
With AI. No. He does have an ear and eye for it.
And he can write lyrics.
But from a hardware and software, he does not use real instruments. He's not a... You know Sipo is a producer. But Sipo cannot play instruments. But he signed...
He never pretended
that he signed Tandiswa from Bongo Muffin by negotiating with Abu Skido to release Tandiswa. Because he could see something bigger than Bongo Muffin, right? Went and signed her, produced the entire Zabalaza without playing an instrument, and he would mimic sounds and be like,
and then someone would do it. Even Michael Jackson was like that, because Michael Jackson, he's credited on a lot of productions, but MJ couldn't play instruments like this.
But he can sing.
Yes. So what he used to do, especially for productions, when he wanted a particular, let's say like a guitar sound or something, he would maybe mimic it. And then get somebody who can actually play it.
Yeah.
But he didn't pretend as if he could play instruments like Prince.
This guy pretended
he could sing
everything.
He pretended
From the beginning to the
end. Even in interviews.
And I think that was his fucking problem. I think he could have still sold the fact that he can't sing. I think if he just led with the fact that he's AI. And then in his performances, show us how he creates AI music.
Spot on. What I would have done.
And then you sell that as a product.
What I would have done, I would have, because he's got he's not talentless. Ne?
He's got talent. There's talent there.
What he should have done said, I crack AI, fuck gatekeepers of production, fuck gatekeepers of radio. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'll create a band.
Yes.
So I'll go out and say, I can't sing. So this is a reference check. Like, you know how a producer gives you a reference check?
Yes.
And he says, Ngafa. He actually sounds like Stava. Stava could get on there.
Apparently that was the problem.
So now what I will do, I will go to the audience and say, Bemfunu Stava. Stava,
and then you create a story.
Then I put it out.
So that's marketing. That's marketing.
No, that's evil. Because now,
No.
I'm saying.
Actually, to your point, he did come out to say, okay, there was a song he did, ne? That sounded like Yamaskan. I mean, 20 is that he lied.
He lied about the story.
He sent the song to that person. To Shri.
He actually sampled.
He should have fucking sent it.
So what he should have done, I would have said, I don't have the voice for this thing.
Yeah. Kilo Shri.
So I went to these guys, then begin. Maybe, seeing that the OGs,
they don't want to.
I think you are in Duzuma, you can sing like Java. So I'm going to go on tour where I am the orchestrator of the show, but I need a vocalist for Ngafa. I need a vocalist for Sedilaka. Right? And I'm sending you references.
But these are my songs.
Then I do a talent show. Record over it. Send me, because I need to go on tour, but I can't sing.
And then we go on tour. Maybe then we go on tour together.
Yeah.
And then I'm still getting tour money because that's what he actually wants.
But then what you are doing then you are an advocate for AI. You start getting money from the software developers.
But now you're also stealing from the artist because
it's fine, man. No. But then we can debate that. That's still up for debate. How not could case either. But now the thing is, my thing is that I feel there would have been a way for him to still make money in the way that he still wants to make money, but instead of lying. Instead of lying, he lied straight up. He's lying
and put deceiving videos on Instagram.
Yeah,
like
little talk. Yeah, he's making it seem like he's the one singing the motherfucking thing.
He's got videos of himself singing.
Singing, but he's lip syncing.
He's lip syncing to
AI. This performance was his first performance ever.
I think it was the second one.
Even that one was.
Because I was gonna say maybe he was just having a bad day because you know.
No,
he's a fraud.
And he even actually came out. Okay, so I missed a note on his Insta.
He's a fraud.
And he's offending a lot of people.
No, he's a fraud.
Because that nigga can't sing, bro.
Can't sing.
That nigga can't sing.
You know what his day job is? He's actually a software developer. That's why it makes sense.
It makes sense.
He's a software developer.
Then why don't you lead with that?
Just lead with that.
Lead with that.
And I think he's rural because I don't think he's urban. I think it's from Penda or whatever.
Yeah.
He could have just said, "Here's AI. How it gave a guy in Venda who's going to take on music without a vocal range, but I managed to live out my musical fantasies through this thing, and it can be a bigger thing."
And the songs connect.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey man, we back.
For the third time.
Man, with the fucked up sound, man. Apologies, bro.
You were never here.
You were here for the first version, okay? It's okay.
You were never here.
Dog.
I have no.
So, the past couple of minutes, the audio wasn't. Hey, man, we just didn't plug the fucking mixer, bro. So sorry, man. So sorry.
But Melissa will salvage it.
Yeah, we'll salvage the end.
Pull the nigga out of the timing.
The end of it. Alright, man. So we were busy just finalizing on Credo, man. So I just want thoughts on Credo and everything he's doing with AI, and your thoughts about AI as a music tool? Should it be something that we respect? Because we're talking about creativity, human creativity here, right?
Yeah.
And the reason why musicians are celebs in the way that they are, because they are able to do and conjure up things that we can't normally do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the pictures that they paint with their lyrics, the things that they do with the instrumentations.
Yeah.
It's like it's deep that thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why we love music.
Yeah.
Now when you can prompt a computer to do that, like how do you feel about you consuming that sort of thing that isn't necessarily derived from a human?
Yeah. I was having an argument with somebody about this. I think for me, we need to I look at AI as a tool. There were same issues about, in fact, you look at academia, they still say, oh, Wikipedia is not a trusted source. But there's reasons for it, because anybody can input, because you don't do research through rigor of going to people that. So even in academia, they still chance certain technological advances, but with good reason, right? But we need to look at everything as a tool that enhances something that was already existing, but finding efficient ways of doing it.
Sure.
So if you go to a restaurant, and you want your steak medium to well done or rare, they give it to you, it was nice. After that, they tell you it was prepared by a monkey. How would you feel? You'll feel some type of way, because your ecosystem has been trained that people cook food. You're gonna, but they're like, we just got monkeys and we train them, and they give you your steak perfectly.
And it was perfect.
It was perfect, right?
Yeah, I tasted it.
So what hasn't changed is the texture of your steak, but what has changed in the ecosystem is that somebody has lost their job who is human, who included creativity in how a steak is prepared. In fact, that person trained the animal. So the person trained the monkey so that he could be out of a livelihood. And the recipient is benefiting from the abuse of the monkey. Because a monkey was never meant to cook for people.
Or even if it's not even abuse, it's just, let's say, cost efficient to have the monkey.
But the society pays that cost somewhere else, because you are now unemployed.
Mara, back to the question, Yaure, will I enjoy my steak any less?
You will enjoy it.
You know, and this is where we are sitting as consumers of music.
Yeah, it's not the same. When you go to a restaurant and then the chef comes out to do a presentation or to explain to you the effort that went into the meal that you just gotten, you're not going to get the same, especially if you're paying a lot of money for that. If you go to a high-end restaurant and the waiter comes out, and then the chef comes out and explains why akopansitse mroho le risotto to get whatever meal that you got. Like how I'm not buying a ticket to listen to your presentation on AI, because you're not singing, you're explaining to me how you got this thing. When I pay for a concert, I'm expecting to hear you sing.
Because you value that.
Yes. To me, and a lot of the time, I will listen to music, but I actually enjoy the live version of whatever it is more than I enjoy the CD version of the same thing. So if I can't come and see you perform because you actually don't perform, you do a presentation at the perform. And this is
And sometimes as a consumer, like it's jarring, like, because, you know, I remember, you know, as a consumer of rap, right, it meant a lot to think that the niggas were living their raps. It added to my enjoyment to the music.
Even the whole ghostwriter thing.
Yeah, it added to my enjoyment. The fact that 50 got shot 9 times, I'm like, damn.
There's a level of authenticity.
You know,
I wonder what that nigga did to make them niggas so.
You know, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, yo, I need to buy this nigga's album, bro, because what's coming from there is that this nigga's living his raps, bro.
Yeah,
it comes from a real place. Like it adds to.
That's why when we found out that videos and cars were rented, there was some kind of an apprehension.
Yeah, it's jarring.
We thought that's your life.
Yeah, it's jarring.
In fact, I don't know, like in the late 90s, when R&B was bigger than hip hop, a lot of homosexual R&B artists were always told
the way they were managed, that they should not live a heterosexual lifestyle because the music appealed to the senses of a woman.
Yes.
So when I wrote the song, my muse is a woman. I'm in love with a woman.
Yes,
And
even though he was singing about a man.
Even heterosexual niggas, they were told, don't lead with the fact that you're already in a relationship, because some people buy your music because the girl in Kofi Mvaba, you are singing to her.
Yes.
The moment in the interview, you want to say, no, I'm dating someone, we're going to lose. It fucks up how you consume the music.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
It fucks up how you consume the music.
Exactly. Because music is not just about the music. It's the whole thing, bro.
The whole experience, the whole ecosystem.
It's the story. It's everything. It comes with everything.
Melissa actually dabbled in production.
Yes.
What are your views?
What are your views, John?
My views are, if everything has been subjected to technological advancement, why should you as a musical artist be exempt?
Exactly.
What makes you so special that your art must not be touched? And I can give you endless examples. Right? Let's talk about warfare. You know, the samurai died when the gun was invented.
Yes.
When the sword was no longer the thing.
And they looked down upon, to them it was dishonorable to kill someone from a distance. Like, who the does that?
Yeah.
Yes. Because
you're a coward. You're a coward. This is not the art of warfare. What cowards are we breeding here? Where you give someone a tool in their hand, they press a button, and something flies across the air and kills 100%. Them from a distance.
100%.
But now that just means there's no art in dying.
But it was an art.
I'm saying, but now,
if you really think about samurai culture, killing was an art.
So, even killing themselves is an art.
Yes, and then that's one example. The other example, like, look at sculptures, right? There's so many things right now that you consume or use, right, that are 3D printed.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That's an art. People sculpt things. People put, your Michelangelos and your Da Vinci's and whoever the hell else, come there and they take a slab of rock and they chisel away and they produce a masterpiece. Now I have a machine that does that.
I don't gotta,
right? I don't have to go down in a pit
and
to go
my life.
To go mine some shiny rock.
Yeah.
But no one
I just create some pressure. And I recreate
prestige.
No, but the thing is, you don't know because you were not there when that thing was prestigious at the time.
Yeah.
You are living in an age where music is what you call prestigious. But why should you be exempt? Why should you be exempt from that? Why Steve Jobs the end all and be all when he probably didn't even write a line of code?
He didn't.
He probably didn't.
He didn't write a line of code. He just got a bunch of kids, put them in a room,
told them what he wants,
and told them what he wants.
Yeah, and they wrote the code.
But he's a genius.
Yeah,
he's a genius.
He's
a genius. So why when all this special even like architecture, building
buildings. But it's a computer no.
Agriculture, I'll feed you a chicken and tell you that it's organic, but I grew it in a lab.
Yeah.
You eating honey right now, that wasn't even made by bees.
Bees were not even involved.
Dog, that's crazy, bro.
However, actually, Melissa has mentioned something important, which I'm going to link to what you were saying. Is to now say, the problem is now the lie.
The lie, Jack. The lie, dog.
See,
I can't get over it.
Don't say it's organic.
I can't get over it.
So that's what I'm saying with this guy. He should have said, I'm AI. You should have advanced Melissa's points. Why can't I be subjected to AI?
Yes.
You're already eating chicken. That's not free range.
And can we not have something exciting and spectacular and special anymore? Like, must everything just go to the dogs? Can we not preserve anything?
Everything will go to the dogs.
That's what we hear.
And you've already.
But that's what we not. That's what we don't want. That's what we're fighting. We don't want that. We don't want everything to go to the dogs. We want you to still sing, bitch.
You're only fighting it when it comes to
things that you care.
Because that's probably the last thing we have.
Haneketsa buffalo wings. Haneketsa buffalo wings. As a chef. that went to school for this shit. Go for le pure, le succulent, le manadonye. Ma when also let's like a air fryer.
Yeah.
You participate. You participating.
You opt in. Yeah.
You participating. People are using the tools at their disposal to make things easier in their lives.
Yeah. And the air fryer fucking does it.
If I like music, but I'm not much of a musician, but I have a tool that can help me make music, I'm gonna make music.
That's my point. Then I'm just saying, be honest with it.
Be honest.
That's all I'm saying.
Don't lie to me.
And you have to deal with it, unfortunately.
I'm not coming to your show.
Including the ones who are still making music, now that we can call it that, the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, it is the old-fashioned way now.
Right?
Yeah.
You are slowly becoming stuck in the past as an original artist.
It is actually. It is.
You are feeling an adaptation,
right?
actually.
In fact, let me even go deeper into the music, right? Aretha Franklin and them, your Bruce Springsteen and them, they were producing music using live instruments.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Using live, they're using live instruments.
Yeah, they were using. They were actual people performing.
Piano.
Right.
While people are recording.
Right. Someone went and invented the synth.
To synthesize the sound,
and beat machines.
Yeah.
And now you're hearing songs that no instrument on the planet can play.
You're hearing a drum, but nobody played the drum.
That's a good example.
Nobody plays that drum.
Yeah.
Right? And novela, people were complaining. And people were calling it not real music.
It's not music.
But the whole of hip hop is based on
not
synth.
music.
You're not a reproducer.
The whole of hip hop is based on
But I
synth.
synth the beat. The piano log drum. Which instrument is that? Can you go find me something in the music shop that plays that thing?
I hear you, I'm fine. That is a completely
And it brings
generated
new
log.
capabilities.
There is no instrument that sounds like the log drum ya piano. Live.
We took the guitar. We took the guitar. We threw a bunch of electric waves in it and came up with this rock and roll, heavy metal, electric guitar sound.
Yeah.
So stop bitching.
And
But those people can still do live performances.
They can.
Yeah, but I don't have to do live performances. But if I want to, I can be a DJ maybe.
You can.
Even DJs, like we sitting there, you listen to somebody play you somebody else's music.
That's not his.
But that's not the same thing.
How is it not? How is it not? If I'm pressing play on a song,
That has nothing to do with. And I get paid for it.
that I had nothing to do
The reason
with.
that you're leaving your house to go listen to
Yeah, but
DJ's
the
Mangma
talent is
is
in the
because
mixing, bro.
you can't do it at home. I can.
No, I think, Mali.
Yes, you appreciate the art.
Yeah.
So in time, because the DJ hasn't always been there.
Yes.
The DJ is not even 100 years.
Yeah.
The DJ is not
Yeah,
even 50 years.
DJ is now
maybe
like
over 50 years.
Yeah, 80s, bro.
Maybe over 50
80s,
years, right?
bro.
And we have grown to appreciate the DJ.
The DJ.
Yeah.
You will grow to appreciate the AI artist.
The curating.
Well, today
or
is
your
not that
kids
day.
Eh?
Today is not that day.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
So my take on the AI music is shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's definitely
No.
not that day.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Like my take is that I agree with Tawang. Like you shouldn't fucking lie.
Don't lie.
I feel like there should be a way.
But you consume the lie everywhere else, bro.
That's
That's why I use those examples. The 3D printing. The 3D printing.
Yeah.
But you know that it's 3D printing.
But you don't know. They don't tell you that it's 3D
Yeah, they
printed.
don't always
Okay, wait,
tell
they
us.
don't tell you.
They don't tell you that
But
it's
you're still
3D
consuming it, yeah.
printed.
But we
You
still
see,
consume.
you see a nice vase. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's
still-
beautiful.
it's still beautiful.
You know, like maybe the vase you have. That probably was. It could be 3D printed, but it might not have been.
But it's
Maybe it's
beautiful.
clay, maybe it's not. But it's
But
a beautiful
beautiful.
vase. But they don't tell you what it is.
Yeah.
They don't tell
Yeah,
you
they don't
that
tell.
honey that you're consuming is not
yeah,
real.
Yeah, it's not, yeah.
But
Oh, they lie.
But they tell you it's honey.
Yeah.
They tell you it's raw honey.
Yeah.
Man,
It's not
fuck
raw
that.
honey.
They need to be telling us.
Yeah, but in
But
the
how
food
did the
industry,
music you want
you are
you want
full
full disclosure?
When they
they
tell
need to
you,
tell
when
us,
they tell you that it's not real honey, does that make you not buy it?
Yeah.
Do you pick something else?
I think with more knowledge, I pick something else.
or
Even if it comes at a higher price.
Yeah.
no, or
Even
no.
if it comes in a high
I
price.
don't believe that.
No. Because
No. It will. bro.
Because when they tell you
It will.
the chicken in, because I get when the chicken is in brine, you are of the assumption that it's
If
not
they
real
tell me,
chicken.
if they tell me the chicken lab grows.
Bro, here's another. You drinking what's called 100% juice on the label.
And it's not 100% juice.
But it doesn't say, it says orange flavored whatever. It doesn't necessarily
it says 100%.
Then they give you ingredients.
And
Then go read the ingredients and tell me what
it's not 100% juice.
in that 100% juice.
It's not
that
100%
you
juice.
consume.
It's not. But the label says 100%.
You don't
juice.
seem to have a problem with that.
Yeah.
But music is where you draw the line.
Nah, B. Like, there has to be, bro. Like,
Yes, Mo,
nah,
music
there has
is where
to
we
be.
draw the line.
You know,
But anyway,
Kopula, when they saw me vaping back home, but Utuwa battery. like niggas who smoke cigarettes, like, were judging. Okay, yo, there's no way that is pure grade tobacco.
Yeah. But also, I think the bigger
But
task
they were
here-
right.
Yeah, but the bigger task for us here is
Utuwa
guys,
nicotine.
Utuwa betri.
I was talking
Ya
to
charge you utuwa mtakasi.
I was talking to
So
guys.
when you try to explain to them, okay, Kituba the high, I still get the same high that you are getting from this.
You have to do the education.
I have to do the
And it's not worth it.
correct. Mine doesn't look leafy, but
because they don't understand what it is that keeps them going back to the cigarette.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you
But
Yeah.
they don't. The
they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
They don't know what it is.
You know,
Yes.
like I was talking to Mkata,
Fuck.
he was talking about how I think an uncle of his friend Nazwa Tokongkong, and he was still busting the same old moves when I was big.
Oh yeah.
Like, yo, the world is moved on
Yeah, we passed that.
because his life was on a pause.
Yeah.
So now criminal money.
Now we over that.
So he's like, oh, when I get out, my celebration give money. And like he's not getting the same. So
yeah.
So the point I'm trying to make is that a lot of times when we look at a situation, we do such a hard swim against the tide because we think the tide is to change direction. Ne? When the easiest thing is for us to change direction. Because I'm telling you, AI, Elon Musk has the biggest investment in technology is in AI. This shit is not going anywhere. So the only thing to change is yourself.
Yeah, but
I might even get tired of listening to all you bullshit ass artists and just start making my own music anyways.
That's what I was saying.
You know, like how you
should
start
remember
complaining,
that.
like, you know, we don't hear the hip hop that we like anymore.
and you start making your own.
Alright, cool. I go make it.
Yeah. Which one I was saying, that's what you should have led with.
I go make
The
it.
gatekeepers,
Yeah.
Li Ying.
Yeah.
The world has moved on, bro.
No, definitely.
The world has moved on.
He shouldn't have lied, but I think there is still a space, bro. Like there's still a space for human creativity and the appreciation thereof.
However,
There always will be.
yeah, there will always be. However,
But you are going to suffer.
yeah, and you know like how somebody says, know your worth, ne? But don't overstate it.
Yeah,
So there will always be a market for authentic, ne? But don't think that's the type of industry that's going to have you driving out in a limo.
Yeah, no, for
then,
sure.
Then what you then do is that while you chose that route, then you lambast the consumers. Yeah, you don't appreciate real music anymore. No, you chose not.
Yeah, because I had youngins.
You chose.
Bakasi sending me that Credo album. They have no idea or it's AI.
Yeah.
They think it's that nigga and it's that nigga and they don't care. They don't care.
And he's believable to them.
Yeah, they don't.
Why
they don't-
should they?
They don't give a fuck.
Why should they?
Ngafaya, it knocks.
Like your country is run on AI.
Yeah.
You think the president is the president?
But ke imali uzoyenza njani ke AI?
You perform.
Because I led with the fact that
Streams.
Samro doesn't pay AI.
Like I was
Doesn't pay
saying-
for AI
like I was
music.
saying, for live performances,
We could have done what we were saying.
like what we are.
So
we
he
are
must do
saying,
presentations.
He must do
He must
presentations.
He must also reimagine performance. He must
He
reimagine.
needs to remake
It must
because he
be-
can't sing.
It must be an immersive.
Experience.
And in fact, we might actually be predicting a new way of what eventing looks like.
Yes.
Because now
Then
eventing,
with the presentation.
because even eventing, have you seen how when we was using the example of DJ, before the DJ, ne, we used to be on the floor.
Unokenya CD.
Ne? Have you seen?
Unokenya vinyl.
When you look now, there's DJ dances for us. Have you seen that trend? Boma Porisa, they dance.
They dance.
For us. So we actually, Uncle Waffles is a perfect example of how you actually don't appreciate her for DJing. It's for her antics. Or Jaivela crowd. But it was inverse when we came up.
It was inverse.
DJ una Jaivisa. Everybody else, you know why? Because everybody else has got
a camera,
and they want theater in the booth.
They don't want to dance. They want to see
So
you dance.
you want to be the DJ that says, nah, I'm here to break songs. My nigga, the world has moved on.
Smooth.
I'm going to need you to look clean. I'm going to need something from you.
I'm going to need theater.
I need theater. I need theater.
Yeah.
Because all the consumers are focusing on the stage, not the ear. It's visual. What?
Even with acting, right? Now I don't even need real humans anymore.
You can put the fake ones on them motherfuckers.
Animation. Bro.
Animation.
Yes,
Jesus.
Animation.
I spend a lot of
complain
time.
as an actor and say,
I spend a lot of time
crazy,
on TikTok now. So there's these Asian short stories that I like to watch.
Yeah.
It used to be humans that did that.
Yeah.
Now they
Now
fucking
it's-
have animations, and I get so upset, but I don't stop watching. Nah.
Yeah.
I get so pissed off. Nah.
story's still good.
Hey, and I get so annoyed because why is this bitch laying in the bed, but she's wearing the same clothes that she was wearing during the day, and she's hugging you, but her face is facing. Like I have so many. Critiques or criticism,
Because the AI
but
You'll fucking get over
Because
it.
the AI isn't perfect yet. Like the AI is still making like
5-6 fingers.
6 fingers, bro.
It's going to be sentient.
And we're hugging, but my face is still facing that way.
It'll get
But
it right.
it's getting better though.
It's getting it right.
Because if you think about the AI TikTok videos you used to watch a year ago and the ones you're watching now.
Now it's like a whole, like I can watch a whole
Like,
series.
it's fucking crazy. Like the advancement within a year. It's unbelievable.
And Samra is but one revenue stream from copyright royalty. That's just the performance royalty.
Yeah.
The syncs.
There's others. There's
The
others.
scoring movies.
Yeah.
Like this ship is sailing, whether you're on it
Or not.
or not.
This actually I was about to say.
Yeah,
my
it's
parent
good.
choice is that,
Hey, not today, man. Not today.
Yeah, but fuck that nigga, bro.
bruh, we got Diddy fucking a woman through other niggas.
What?
I tell what.
Tabak is so horny today.
But because I'm telling you, sometimes you ain't even gonna have a big dick, right? I'm saying you can fuck the shit out of the woman you want without being there.
You can outsource this shit.
Didn't we shame people for that? Wasn't that called cucking at some point?
It's cucking,
what I'm
it's
saying is that
cucking.
even that,
It's
it's gonna be phased out. Because I bought a dick.
It wasn't new.
I bought a dick, and this nigga I was following. I was talking my woman through this nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Because the world has moved. I don't gotta need a big dick. I gotta have big money.
Exactly.
The world has moved.
Nah, man, but come on, bro. Like, yo.
Oh, best believe she was thoroughly fucked.
Bruh,
Can I go in the house?
Jesus.
It was.
the world has moved.
Yo. It's like with the advancement of technology, it's like we are phasing humanity
Yes.
out one step at a time.
Yeah.
But why does that become such an introspective thought when it gets to music, when you've been participating in this thing your entire life?
Food.
Because you
Childcare.
needed, not everyone
Your
could get into
entire
music.
life, bro. Like just like even how you compile your books, there's
Well, how you were born?
you use software.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are shortcuts that old accountants didn't have.
Shit, bro. Like, fuck.
Then it's not a talent thing. Because we always thought you need
Yeah,
to be
because talent,
talented.
bro.
It was
But
a
books
talent
was
thing.
a talent.
No, man, you could teach people anything.
Books what? There's a reason. There's a whole history behind accounting.
Yeah, there is.
There's a reason why it's known where that thing was born.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
reason
Yeah.
why the people
Yeah.
that came up with it are still exalted to the day.
Yeah.
That double entry system was
Yeah.
revolutionary.
Yeah.
Revolutionary.
Yep.
Double entry.
Now Sage does that shit
Even
like
yeah,
this.
even the software is based on that.
That ledger used to be very physical.
So you took someone's IP.
and I made it digital.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, man.
Digital.
That's the
Not
truth.
just We're not ready. We're not ready.
And that's fine.
So, bro, we hypocrites.
Now,
Hypocrites.
of course,
And
we're
that's also fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. And you
That's fine.
You were born through C-section anyway.
And we
What?
You were born through
So-
C-section.
but
Technology.
we ain't gotta pay for the shit, bro.
Technology.
We ain't gotta pay for the shit.
But then, is that not then worse off for the artists if we're not gonna pay for the shit?
No, get it. Like if we, in as much as we get more AI, we need more AI detection tools, and then you then can have the power to decide whether you're supporting it or not.
Which is the label on
As
the food.
things stand today,
Which is the label on the food.
as things stand today, I'm not going to that show.
Same.
I'm not even going to the presentation.
I would have went to the presentation.
I wouldn't.
If he was honest.
If he was honest, I would have.
I'm not going to the
And
presentation.
if he goes and he says, we're gonna go through the making of Ngafa.
I'm not doing that.
Yes,
I'll
pay for that.
You go watch
I'll go pay for
Kanye.
that.
You go watch Kanye press buttons
On the sink.
on a machine.
On the sink, on an
pay-
MP.
And that shit is like
I definitely
mind
pay
blowing
for
to
that.
you.
I'm blowing.
I definitely
He
pay
didn't
for
play
that.
a single instrument.
Yeah, because another thing is that you already know the songs when you go to
But
the
he's a
concert.
genius,
Yeah,
right?
he's a genius. He is.
You're calling, yeah, he's a
He
genius.
But he's a genius,
He
right?
is, bro. Kanye is a genius.
I want to go to a show so that you can sing songs I know, so that I can sing the songs with you. And that's
but
why
you
I go to
appreciate
the show.
talent, nigga.
That's why I go to the
way
show.
They sing it.
I appreciate your backline because then I'm hearing the saxophonist do the thing live. I'm appreciating the drummer. I don't care about your synthesizer. I don't care about the technicality. I don't even give props to the sound engineer that's making sure that all the shit sounds good.
Nobody.
I only care for the people on stage, which is the musician and his backline.
I think if I give you beef,
And you spent a good portion of your life enabling the sound engineer,
Yeah. Because we pay for this shit. Yeah.
helping him
Yeah.
do these things.
Yeah.
and now that he's doing them, well,
Now I'm one like but you fed him.
Hey man, it's tough.
Not today.
nobody, because I think we are hypocrites because we criticize how music is made. We don't criticize how we consume.
Yeah,
We are complicit.
Yeah, we are.
We are complicit because there's a way that because they complain like, oh, you're not on our time. I don't about organic. How would you start staking 500? Well, like it. Because there's a way that you wanna consume it. You wanna consume it cheap. So if I go to the lab and I say this is beef, and I tell you this thing you ate never ever consumed grass.
And the thing is,
Beef, nigga.
there were people at that K-Rock show who didn't give a fuck where he was missing notes.
Yeah. That's his market.
He's still saying he didn't stop when he missed the note. He didn't say
because
sorry, guys.
And they were there cheering. They didn't walk out.
Yeah.
They didn't walk out.
That's his market.
That's his market.
That's his market. He need to look at the demographics, who they are, what is the age.
Yeah.
Then he needs to market more to those niggas.
Niggas didn't give a fuck, bro.
Hey, not today. I'm not ready. I'm so sorry. I'm
It's
not. I'm not one of those
Didn't give a
people.
But the system will take you kicking and screaming.
It's fine.
Alright, man.
What else you got? Did you have fluff?
Shit, I don't have any more fluff. This was the fluff. Yeah. This was the fluff. The only other current affairsy one, man. It's a callback to the topic that we had the last recording about the shooting, right? Remember the shooting? At Cleveland.
Cleveland, yeah.
Yeah. So they found 3 of the 10 suspects.
Oh,
Possible suspects.
that's a breakthrough.
And yeah, and these niggas in El Basotho. So now it was bringing those conversations around, obviously the immigration thing we discussed briefly during this conversation. You know, but the actual people who are dangerous are not the ones we are readily looking at when we are trying to evict immigrants. You know what I'm saying?
You are right. We are trying to do the ones that are making a living.
Yeah. Because
They are more visible.
because if we look at the impact Basotho, in terms of Zamazama, and now this thing that happened in Cleveland where they came through 10 deep. they are more of a danger to society than
the maid.
Yeah, than the Malawians that you're kicking out.
You know, somebody gave me a really interesting perspective this weekend when we were talking about Zama people.
Yeah.
He was comparing like the crime between, let's say maybe your construction mafias.
Yes.
Right? Or other criminal elements that may or may not be prevalent in Cape Town. Right? And then he was also talking about Dizamazam because Spansai is to do like site inspections. It's a government project. So that's like maybe Utotse tender, it's a government project. So they do inspections to see and then submit that report to Parliament. And then he was saying, what's up? So, because in Elie, and then there was another guy also from Cape Town, Babu Akadede. And then this guy was saying, okay, but like, you know, it's all crime, you know. And then that guy, but like he said, but the difference with the Zamazamas is that they're not taking anything from you. Like they
it's from the earth.
They are actually working. All they ask of you is to not get in the way.
Yeah. It's from the earth. It's just that there's property rights to the earth that they might.
They're not bothering you. They're not bothering you.
Yeah.
They just have one simple ask: get out the way. Do not disturb this
work
thing that we are doing. As opposed to a construction mafia, he's coming to extract water. He's taking something that you worked for, or maybe the robber or the cash in transit guy, the hijacker.
Yeah, he's taking some shit.
He's coming to take something from you.
Yeah.
Zamazama was span.
And he's taking the risk.
It's just that the land that he's working on is owned.
Where no one cities.
In fact, you're actually putting people in danger because Laukupa corner. Maybe you've dug your way into under my house.
Yeah.
Next thing in Liamia, because we're not regulating the shit that you're doing down there.
I can't dig my way under your house. I am mining in a mine.
Yes, but we've closed that mine.
I am mining in an already
we've closed that mine because we've deemed this mine.
It's not just a closed
dangerous.
Mine. It's an abandoned mine.
The abandoned mine.
And it's a working mine because they are there as well. They are in the working mines.
In the working mines as well?
They are in the working mines. So, Lona...
But it's not regulated.
Lona
exactly.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
He's making it seem like a by the way.
It's fine. Because
we don't know what the fuck you're doing down there, B.
But what's it to you?
It could be like a safety fucking hazard.
How?
To who?
To the greater community, B.
No, I'm at a mine, dog.
Yes, but we are bombing mine. I need to use dynamite to buy mine.
At a mine.
But we've closed this mine.
There's no kids like walking around when you like bombing.
I'm underground.
Like how that regulation, man? Like to make sure that the job that you're making is safe.
I'm underground.
Nah.
So what happens when something happens to you?
Most of the occupational health and safety regulations I get is to protect the people that are actually working in the mine.
Yes.
Right. So the miners are no longer there.
And the environment.
Right.
And
now you have a new cohort of miners saying,
we'll take the risk.
We'll take the risk.
No, you don't have that option.
Because
that's like saying
it's against the
law. Because something on TV, now I can what's the operation? We don't need to take you to hospital because it's I'm just risking mine in your life here.
Yes, I took the risk.
Then I'm gonna operate on you.
Yeah, but that's not legal. Like
that's not legal. You can't do that.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I think.
But I will.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that we've passed the question of legality.
Yeah,
a lot of things that are illegal.
And I'm not advocating for their existence.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong.
You're positing.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Right? I'm not advocating for their existence.
Yes.
I still do believe it shouldn't be.
Shouldn't happen. Yeah.
It shouldn't happen.
Yes.
But I found that an interesting perspective.
Compared to what Des was saying,
they need to get going.
And if I don't know.
They need to get going.
And in any event, you didn't have that mind to begin with.
They need to get
so somebody else that wasn't even from your community got the rights to mine there, came and extracted all that wealth, right? And left you in the same position that you were before he arrived. And then somebody else came in and said, okay, it was no longer profitable for him to do that. Now that he's no longer there,
I'll find another model, yeah.
So still, he's the opportunist. Still is opportunistic.
Even the other one was opportunistic.
But yeah, I no pretender because they send something they bring her back into the community and they send the CCE to community initiatives and plowing back into because they hirisha nabantu balapha ba local.
It's policy
yes,
for them to
when
do
usukale kankani ni cousins zakho nizogupha apha and then nithathe yonke le gold.
We employ locals.
You don't. You terrorize them.
They terrorize.
You terrorize them.
The locals, bro.
The locals work underground, bro.
Don't be dishonest. The local community says it's 100 rand.
There's a whole community.
There's a whole economy
around that thing.
And it benefits locals too.
There's a whole
But
economy
which locals then were running away to go stay in a community hall because they were getting terrorized by these people?
It was the locals.
It was the locals.
What?
The last big news item
last year.
Because the locals were like, never first line.
Yeah.
Get 50 rand.
Yeah. The locals were protecting them, yeah.
But it says among first like
Pella, they're underground for months. They need food. So they need food. Food gets taken down. Do you know that there's even prostitutes underground?
Exactly.
Why it's about
didn't know that.
If you didn't know.
I didn't.
There are women that go down there to sell coochie.
Jesus.
And it's premium priced.
Jesus.
Food is premium priced. A loaf of bread is not what you pay for it here.
It's $50 a loaf.
Water is not what you pay for it here. It's dangerous work.
But everybody eating.
Highly lucrative.
Everybody eating.
Everybody eating.
But we can't just let people to their own devices, man.
It's fine, we agree. That's why we are not saying
I agree with you.
We are saying already, but we were trying to demonstrate already. Back to Des's original question already. When you are looking at a class of foreigners, there are those that legitimately take something that was already on your plate.
Yeah, which was my
Then there are those that create something on their plate, and you look at them, lemon.
Kaloku awuzufike kwam or awuzuze ekhaya ubone because ekhaya besingaguphi pha eback. Wena ufike uzogupha pha ekhaya.
I can actually.
Awuzokwazi. Uqala mbogupha pha kowena uqala.
There's nothing.
But that's precisely what the money company did.
Lindamna kaloku.
But that's precisely what the money company did that.
Kaloku, that's why I'm saying this is just a second wave of exploitation. It's just that now this is a cheaper model.
You won't find that nigga.
And then niggas
now
shooting.
I know better.
And then niggas shooting.
And now that I know better, I'm not going to let anyone else come and do the exact same thing to me that guy did.
You don't know better. You don't know better.
You don't.
You don't know better.
If you knew better,
you wouldn't even allow
it.
You don't know better.
You still have operations in the
You just hate it.
You hate it.
You hate it.
Yeah, we hate it.
Rather gay.
Yeah.
Rather gay.
Good. I like you to be honest.
Rather
you
gay.
hate it.
Yeah, we hate it.
Rather gay.
We can deal with hate.
Rather gay.
And we can.
It's fine. I'm hating. I don't want you to do it here. It's fine then.
We should be hating. We should be hating more on these Sutu ass niggas, Lesotho, than we are the Malawians and whatnot.
Yes.
Them niggas are actually shooting, bro.
Yes.
They're out here.
We fear for our lives around those people.
They're out here fucking killing niggas.
They moved the whole community into a fucking hole, bruh.
Bro. And think about Sutu are the ones we need to be fearing them.
That's why Ndimbuza Ogubana. When are you three leaving? When are you three leaving? Hey, Baba Raruba.
No.
If the Dojo was advocating for our husband,
exactly. I'm leading that march. I'm leading that march and march. I'm leading that march and march.
Them niggas are more dangerous, bro, because they tooled up. Because they tooled up. They don't mind killing. Yo,
and they don't care for women. They rape women. Those people are not good people. Mabahambe.
Bro, they were shooting up in Soweto, bro.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Them niggas are brazen, bro. Them niggas are brazen, bro. In
fact, Vezani paperwork here. I'm cleaning up the country.
Yo, I've never heard of Nigerians shooting up a community, bro.
Or Malawans, for that matter.
Basotho.
Yeah, they shoot you up in a different way.
Yeah, in a different way.
Drugs and
in your veins.
Yes, yeah.
Drugs and whatnot. Yeah. But it's not brazen. It's not brazen disrespect. Shooting up a community.
They still run when they see cops.
They still run when they see cops. They still run when they see...
Basotho shoot at the cops first.
They shoot
They
at
shoot
the
at the
fucking
cops
cops.
first.
Well,
Uzayithetha kancane londo. Uzayithetha sowungaphaya.
And the family,
Aska.
the family.
And like Buthelezi had a plan.
He
bro.
was right.
Fuck that nigga.
That nigga had a plan.
Buthelezi was right.
We had to hear him out.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck
We
that
should have
nigga.
given him time to cook.
Nah, wait. For real.
We should have let him.
Napamare.
We should have let him cook.
We should have let that nigga cook. We should have let that nigga cook.
Hey, you understand this?
Yeah, we should have let. Yo.
Now these niggas are unruly, man.
Yo, Basotho are wilding, bro. Basotho are wilding. I said one knitting.
No, bruh. They're doing too much.
Basotho are wilding in South Africa. Bro.
Mabahambe.
They're wilding. They're wilding.
Ngempela
And
manje.
they don't care for borders, bruh. Umuntu vele awele manzini kancane sengapha.
Yeah,
Let's
'cause there are no
tax rate bayazenzela. No,
Yeah, there are no
bruh.
borders.
No.
Nah, Basotho are wilding, bro.
Harili bahle mona.
Basotho are wilding, bro.
Harili bahle mona.
The unregulated guns, bro. Like to shoot up a township,
How?
10 men. That's crazy, bro. Them niggas are wilding, bro. Them niggas are wilding, bro.
Actually, last point on this topic.
Yeah.
I think the lesson we need to take, everybody is standing up and fighting for their turf in a land where they don't belong. Ne? But you know what co-opted them into the land?
Yeah.
They invested in it. Our problem is that the reason why there's nothing to fight for, we are hating.
Yeah, we are hating.
Like, to
We
be
are
honest,
hating. South Africans are hating.
Yeah, because we hating.
Yeah,
we
we
hating
hating.
because somebody's eating off of something that we didn't see as value. If there's any call that we need to be looking at in this whole thing is to say, how did this nigga from miles away come into my backyard, have a better business,
and son me,
fuck
and
the
son
best
me.
bitches,
And son me, bro. In
and
my own
son
country.
me, right? And my response is hate.
Go and ponder that kancane. Go
I'll
and
tell you.
ponder
I'll
that
tell
on
you.
the
I'll
other
tell
side of
you.
the
I'll tell
border.
you how he did it. He descends from people who built the mines,
Yeah.
or worked the mines rather. He descends from people who worked the mines.
Yeah,
How many people?
Migrant
The hard tax that forced people into the hundreds of thousands of Basotho work those mines.
minds, yeah.
A lot of
Malaysia,
them.
yeah.
A lot of them, bro.
Hundreds and
In
thousands,
Elebo, na fair,
millions.
like,
Hey,
this
so
one owes them.
so you telling me
This land owes them.
now, bro?
This land owes them.
We coming back.
This land-
It's the only work we know.
Yeah, this land owes them.
Bro,
And it's not to
yeah.
say we were sitting on our hands. We got told that if you go to school, then you don't need to do these menial jobs. And it,
And then
So
you sat on
now-
your hands after you went to school.
Yeah.
yes, because we were told now these
Ula
jobs are
mamela
beneath
lekgolo.
us.
We
We
were
were
promised.
told
Ula
that these
mamela
jobs are
lekgolo.
now
Got jobs.
beneath us. So
Ula mamela
there's no way
lekgolo.
I'm going to go to work in a
Ula
mine.
ula
Say,
mamela
yeah, bona-
lekgolo.
yeah, even in Ndithethae.
Ula mamela lekgolo.
Sit on your hands then. Like los pan.
Ula
And
mamela
I'm literally
lekgolo.
sitting on
If you want work, I'll give you a job, and it's well paying too.
It's well paid. Get this captain.
It's just hard and dangerous,
Hey, man.
but I'll pay you well. You can come work.
Fuck.
Anything you want to do, coochie, cigarettes,
Captain,
food.
yeah.
You want to mine?
The show Coochie is like 2,000. You got that.
After 6 months, you
Dog.
go. You go mine.
Dog. Dog. Yo, it's almost 2K.
Hey.
2K you haven't fucked in 3 months.
But I'm sure it's like a tab situation, ne? Because you're not liquid at the moment.
Yeah, there's a system.
Yeah, they do have time.
So
Yeah.
now
Tab,
I'm running
isn't
coochie
Yeah.
on a tab,
Yeah.
and you might just die and not
Or
pay
I'm giving
me.
you like gold
It's a
dust.
risk.
Because somebody was telling me that they also have a voucher system.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Where you buy the voucher.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So what you do is open a tab, go deep.
Gaudim got that.
Pilotio.
Before we at last.
Before your class, you open a tab, go deep. Then we got class. Then you mine, eh? Then you're gonna come up with something.
With all.
that
Yeah.
thing you take and submit it there. You're not gonna
Reconcile.
go anywhere with
Yeah.
it. You need to sell it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you submit the
The
push,
or
your precious
whatever.
rock
Yeah.
there, ne? Habaqeta, they value it, then they subtract your tab from what they then pay, and they give you the balance.
Sweet. It's
So
a
it's a system.
It's a system.
So how you like to for mole? Double story it's weekly.
Mara now imagine awukho for months on end
Yeah.
Yeah, for my
usemgodini.
6 months. Man.
So where ifamily yakho icinga uphi usedubai?
I'm at work.
You at work. You're an expert.
I can probably bet that Zama families know what they do.
Yeah, they do. They do.
But the Zama coochie sellers,
Yeah, it's like
how do I tell my family that
it's
I'm
like
down?
doing a truck and Bali. Like these guys are gone for months.
What do you tell your family when you go work at Summit?
They can still call me. Like I knock
Oh,
off.
because you can.
They can still call me.
Oh, so you go
And
AWOL.
still lie.
You
And
go
still
AWOL
lie.
for 3 months. Okay.
And still lie.
So now you're gone for
I hear
months
you.
on end in DP. Because when I say I'm working at Summit, I got a job in Joburg, I'm a receptionist. No one needs to verify that I'm really a receptionist. But now I'm gone for which job am I working now that makes me disappear?
I'm in a
for
mind,
3
bro.
You
months
went to
on
the
end?
military. You went to the military.
How?
Like train you for 3 months, discipline, no phones.
How? Tabang.
Kispani, bro.
Bese uyabuya una ne-jacket yase-army.
As long as the money still gets home, bro. That's all you need to worry
Actually, you are
about.
right. They know you are alive by sending money.
I'm sending money back home.
Yes.
So I'm at something. I'm working.
How did our forefathers do it? Never remember chelete.
I send money back home.
Send money and good money.
And good money. Fucking all fucking gold.
How ka bona kgomo tsa bona ka nqane?
Hey, yo mfana ba highly.
Ke ba rui batho.
Ke ba rui.
Ke ba rui.
Somebody looked at me like 6 months of you locking in.
Ke ba
is
rui.
it's a generational wealth. 6 months of locking in.
Then they found their music
Yeah.
careers, you know.
Yeah. They lock in, fun. 6 months.
Dog. It's fucking nuts, man. Alright, man.
Yeah, let's try this shit down. I need
Alright,
to go, bro.
alright, man. Let's call it quits. Alright, man. This was episode 15.
We've been recording for 2 hours since Mo came back. Or he went to
Yeah,
Rwanda.
no. Kenze,
Oh.
a new recording again.
Still, it's too long. 2 hours.
Nah, man.
On top of the 48.
On top of the 48.
It's a long.
Yeah.
It's long. It's long. Let's give people everything this week, should we?
Yeah, everything.
Should we?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's give them everything.
Unless we owe them from last week.
Good luck to Bafana.
Today.
By the time you hear this, we will be in the final 16.
Yes, we will be in the final 16. It's a showcase. An unshakable belief. Even if it's Dululu, like a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
we
you
let him do this, yeah.
gotta be like, you gotta think like a woman during Kabafai. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like a woman. You gotta like get in your woman bag when you know, just have unshakable belief.
A currency that's not paid by gold.
Yeah. like Bago Tiplane. I wanna drink it Tiplane, but this Dululu shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Good luck to the boys,
That's the
bro.
boys, man.
What's up? How I'm thinking you're talking about the announcement.
No.
No. I'm saying the episode.
The episode.
This guy announcement in the first part.
So how long are you gonna hold us ransom to that announcement?
Are you listening?
Yeah, with my man.
Late.
Yeah.
With my man.
Okay.
Late.
Oh, selling sekatse ka mokotleng.
With my man.
Man.
With my man.
Yeah,
Yeah, the first part. This nigga chill a little bit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Your S19 is supposed to be here.
Exactly. Alright, man.
So, kupati the apology.
Nna ke fitlhele sa record mon.
Okay, bye.
Yo.
Facts.
Ke tsebe bua ka ke mamela ha ke le sa etsa. Go bala etsa letho. Ke ye
Alright,
ke
man. We
mamela.
out.
Yo,